Ah, the music changed. Hello, 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 hello. It is April 1st. April Fools. I'm not streaming. This is all a figment of your imagination. No, but it's April 1st, 2026. A Thursday for some of you, but a Wednesday for me. And today we return to Challenge of the Five Realms. We're going to keep on challenging those 5 realms and hopefully get a second realm done and over with. And maybe more. But it's good to see you all. Hello, Dragoon. Hello, hello, hello. But it's good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. We'll be having Challenge of the 5 Realms. We'll get started that right away. We also, yeah, we have nothing else. If you are watching this on the VOD archive channel, thank you so much. You can leave if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like if you want. You can also check out my socials, which are now available in the VODs. So if you want to check out the Twitch streams, there's a link there in the description below, and there are timestamps as well. Other than that, let's get started with the stream. We'll start with some Alley Cat. Hello. Thank you again, Dragoon, for those gigantified hellos. I hope you're doing well. Cicero, 25 steaks. 25 glorious, delicious steaks. Enjoy your channel points. Echo, good to see you as well. Alley Cat difficulty, 9 lives in a dream. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! No! Oh, I made it! Ha, stupid dog. Oh no, it's back. Ha, stupid dog. Oh no. No! Horse crap! Huzzah! Got it. No! 8 lives. Got it. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. What? No, that's bad. That's bad. Aha! I tricked you. Bam! 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 It was a fake out. I meant to do that. And look at that. Bam. Bam. It's good to see you all. How y'all doing? It's time for some more Challenge of the 5 Realms. I am just preemptively going to get the walkthrough open because yeah. All right, so where we last left off, apparently we just can't use regular oil. We had to get enchanted oil. I missed an NPC that was selling it, and yeah, I had to look that up. I'm good. I just ate, so it might be a bit gassy. Not gonna lie. There might be some burps and some changes in my voice due to gaseous buildup and expulsion, and possibly some expulsion the other way as well. I will mute the mic if that happens, so you don't have to be an auditory witness to that. All right. let's play some Challenge of the 5 Realms. Yeah, we have no milestones today, so we can go straight to the game. I have a bit of heartburn though. Yo, I will be back. Thank you so much for that gigantified Prince Adam laughing his butt off bits. Thank you. Did I have chili con carne? No, I had butter chicken and not much else. So my stomach is, I feel the burn right now. Oof. This game, he's laughing. Oh, is it a laugh cry? In other news, did any of you see the rocket launch? That was quite awesome to witness. 50 years. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. And I get to see a rocket launch to the moon with people on it. It was very cool. All right. Challenge. Hello, Bob. Hello, Manife, by the way. Hello, I will be back. Hello, Echo. Hello, Dragoon. Hello, everyone. A new month. It is April Fool's, by the way. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by things today. Everything you hear, there's a good chance it could be fake. It could be fake news. Right. You know what's not fake? This Roland MT32 rendition of Challenge of the Five Realms, which we're about to hear in 3, 2, 1, go. Doc is AI. How dare you? Excuse me, I have to mute the microphone for no particular reason. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong.
Welcome, adventurers, to the Kingdom of Alone.
There you go. Hello, Jimmy. Hello. Oh, Jimmy, thank you so much for the ooh woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Land-based angler, howdy to you. 50 steaks of stream. 50 delicious sushi steaks. My God. Thank you so much, land-based angler. Okay. Did we... Okay, he's here. He's here. So he's here. Did we already in this playthrough, did we already not in this playthrough, this save file, I should say. Did we did. We resolved our mother's and her lover's issues. And like a good son. Yeah, we're moving on. And we will never talk about it again. Yes, yes. There is no ghost, man. There's no more ghost. Why do you... Ugh, guys. The ghost is gone. It's okay. It's okay. There's no more ghost. If I recall, there was... Did we pick that up? Let's see. Let's go to our character. This is us. Let's go here. Broadsword, Gladius. The King's Knighting Sword, we have it. We have it. We have it. Alright. Yo, boo to you. Happy Halloween. I mean... Not Halloween. Can I leave? There we go. Okay, so how do I get out of here? I always mix up. I think we have to go up here. Yes. Then we climb up here. And then we can navigate ourselves to the extraction point. Sorry. I don't know why I found that humorous. Hello? Is this not the way? Yes, this is the way. No, don't go back up! You fool! There we go, we got out. Alright, has the dialogue here changed in any way? because we accomplished the task of freeing. No. Sadly, this game does not reflect its text for the most part. It doesn't. We'll talk to this dude. Maybe he'll. No. Let me know, of course, always please let me know if the audio is imbalanced, if I need to increase the volume, decrease the music, or increase my mic. Well, not my mic, but basically increase or decrease the music. What? What did I do? Was that quick game? Why'd I do that? How did that even come up? What? Did I somehow go to the menu and click on quit? I mean, I'd have to click on this and click on quit. I don't know how I did that. I don't even know if maybe I pressed something on the keyboard. Breaker of game. That's me. Yo, PGS. That's a sweet keyboard. Which one is it? This? This is a $40 keyboard you can buy on Amazon. The layout, the exact layout of this has changed. But yeah, it's like a $39 keyboard you can buy from Amazon. It is mechanical. I mean, I wouldn't say the switches are particularly, compared to what you can get now, it's particularly good. But you know, at the time when I bought it, the consensus from the experts on the buy a computer subreddit on subreddit, they were like, this is probably your best bang for buck keyboard at the time. You've been looking for a 10 keyless keyboard. PGS. No. This continued heresy of not having the glorious numpad on your keyboards must stop. I cannot understand why people are so anti-key. This thing is essential if you want to play DOS games. Or any games that require numpad, like you do calculations. This has to stop. There must be some kind of there must be a grassroots effort that must be started. Something must be started to stop this. This blatant destruction of our history of computing by the removal of this is a travesty. I will not stand for this anymore. You either go full keyboard or go home. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I do play Dwarf Fortress. What would you do? What would you do? Play RimWorld? No, you wouldn't play RimWorld. How could you, PGS? 10 keyless. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a dang dirty shame. No, I mean, if you want to get it, you should. All right. How does this work again? Actually, I didn't even have to walk out. I could just have teleported. So we just cast a spell. Sir Valakor, I think, still has teleport. Yeah, he keeps blowing his load on the teleports, man. I have to keep restoring his save because it costs 20 MP just to use one spell on him. So I have to basically trial and error this. What did he say? Wait. Wow, every time. Every time anything happens in this room, they keep telling me, okay, I understand. There's a dark presence. Please stop telling me. Cast spell, Valakor. Oh, what is going on with you, man? If there's a ghost in here, I shall be something. Yo, bloody cactus. I saw your post of being excited for... Whoops. Being excited for the long dark. Whoa. Why is it so quiet?
Wow, 80 months, it sure has been a long time.
It sure has. 80 months. Mantaris 420, tier 2, 80 months. Oh my god, it feels like yesterday when it was just nobody but you, me, and, well, the game that I was struggling with. But thank you so much. 80 months. Thank you for that long-term support. It's good to see you. And the tier 2 as well. Thank you so much. How you doing? Did I think I have to restore on this. But thanks again for that. Man. Cast spell. We're just playing some Challenge of the Five Realms, and I'm trying to struggle to get this dude to use his spell points because are we just not... Can I do this a second time? What is up with this? Please stop telling me. I burned through all my mana. All my mana got burnt. Just lurking like you normally do? Well, it's good to see you here. Alone in the Dark? What do you mean with Alone in the Dark? Oh, sorry. Did I say his post, The Long Dark? The Long Dark. Did I say Alone in the Dark? My bad. I meant The Lone Dark. Where's the music? Oh. There we go. Forgot about the music. Okay, so now that we've done that, we have what we need. Let us go to Albadri. Long and Alone in the Dark. With any longer without water, I'll soon feel the effects. Alright, so let's... You are sweating freely, my young prince. Are you certain you're up to this quest? My god, Cinna. For a moment, I thought a new Alone in the Dark was announced. Well, first, I wouldn't take any game announcements on face value today. For obvious reasons. But also, I don't think the recent Alone in the Dark did well. So, and plus Embracer just imploded on itself, more or less. So I don't think we're going to be seeing anything from that IP for a long time. I think it's shot. I heard it was okay. I think Fractal My Mic played it. But yeah, I think it's there you go. Rainstorm. So, is this my first time here, or did I already... No, I've been here. So, I can go down and go through the teleport. Too bad, I kind of love the original trilogy. The other thing is that they also did Outcast, and I'm actually playing through that. The Outcast sequel. And it's very buggy. and very like of a certain age, but I really like it. But yeah, those two games are not gonna get sequels. Yo, Final Girl. Super said the new Alone in the Dark was a really good start for a reboot. That's what I heard. And yeah, I don't know. They still have collector's editions available on Amazon. And okay, so we've already seen this. So here's the thing. We spent all of last stream doing this entire area pretty much, only to realize we're missing an item at the end of the stream, and then I had to look it up and find out you basically don't have to do anything else. This is how you could legit speedrun this game in maybe like, if you knew exactly what you were doing, maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours, if that. Because you literally have to go here, do the one sequence, and you're done, and you leave. The whole thing about the murder mystery, which I would like to figure out, but I'm being hamstrung by the fact that I can't cast truth spells properly. Apparently, they're not working, and I don't know any other way to. I don't know any other way to get the information that I need to trigger it. So I thought about watching the Let's Play that's on YouTube to see what he does, but I didn't have time. You love the original trilogy? Alone in the Dark 1 is... I mean, everyone knows how I feel about it. Alone in the Dark 1 is good. Alone in the Dark 2 is... I didn't like it as much. Alone in the Dark 3, people know what my stance is on 3. That being said, after I did that replay, my stance on it has softened a bit. But it's still not as good as the first. But I definitely should do a replay of 2. Okay. So we're here in the land of the dwarves, and we need to show the king charity, which is, super easy to do. The other thing we have to do is have to pick up some soil that's needed for bidding the game. Things are bad. The son is murdered. Okay, I'm gonna save. D9 dwarf. Okay. Listen to me, big one. I have something that might interest you. You're either strange to Aviola or a misshapen freak. Either way, you'll find that gnomes can be mean to people who are different. I have spell protection bound to a ring. I'll sell to you for 25 gold pieces. Do you want to buy it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll take it. If there's one thing I've learned, pretty much just buy whatever people say. Even if it might be a scam. Just buy it. Alright, so is there anyone else we need to talk to? I think that's where all the family members are for the murder mystery. For the actual... look at you, you're attractive. I used a truth spell on her and it worked. Not the truth spell. The friend spell. I used a friend spell on her and her whole thing changed. All her dialogue got removed. And she just kept saying like, oh, you're a best friend. It was funny. But I think we also... I mean, I guess it works only on characters who have really nothing else to offer. Like, otherwise they might just fight us. So if you want to avoid the confrontation, and you have knowledge beforehand that they're going to attack you, which is only possible if you fight them, you basically have to roll back your save, then cast the spell, and then they'll be like, oh, I love you. And they won't fight you. Boax. This guy. You can cast on this guy, and this guy will love you. What are you looking at, tall boy? I'm simply passing through, stranger. I'm not looking for trouble, but you'll find me more than ready if pleased. Pleased? Wait. Huh, you think I won't fight you because you're so big? You're wrong. You're a lot of useless bulk taking all the room in the tunnel. I won't stand for your sneers and insults. You might think he's gonna fight you, but he doesn't. Luckily. Who's the NPC that starts off this whole crazy murder mystery? You know what? Okay, I saved, so let's finish off the main quest here and get the crown. Now, in order to do that, I need to walk here. I also need to grab that soil. Yeah, so I think here is where... Was it there? No. Yeah, it's here. So this is where the king is. If you're coming for the quest, for the king, you best come back another time. He just finished his meal. 4 sizable helpings of pork, a bushel plate of yams, and 3 oceanic goblets of wine. He's undergoing a most strenuous digestion. I'd come back later. Alright. I am king of a human realm known as Alonia. My father was recently murdered by a villain named Grimnoth. I seek this monster's defeat. Let me guess, you expect me to leave my throne and join you in a suicidal battle with Grimnoth? Sorry. Not a possibility. No good could come of it. I've seen Grimnoth. He killed my father as well. He's evil incarnate and a powerful sorcerer. We might end up like our fathers, maybe worse. He might keep us alive and tortured, eh? Look at your mud. Look at the mud on your boots. You've already trod many miles in search of this madman. I'm not built for that kind of physical abuse. Alonian legends say that charity and generosity are almost unknown qualities among gnomes. My brief time here confirms those facts. I require relatively little from you, neither your sword nor legs. I only need borrow your crown and solicit a coin from you in the name of charity. You only need borrow my crown? Why didn't you say so? Here, let me have it buffed and shined first, so that it's nice and sparkly when you take it to a pawn shop. I knew this was about money. Very clever try. I don't know how a thief would like you learn about Grimnoth, but I've seen through your game. And you're lucky I don't have you whipped for it. You have no proof you're a king, and no proof this Alonia even exists. You ask for money and charity. Perhaps you want this very coin that I have here in my hand. But there's no need for charity now, Viola. Everyone works hard here, does their share. No charity asked, none given. Charity? I reject charity, and further, the need for charity. See, this is why I'm having an issue, is that I mean, we'll have to see what he says when he sees it, but his belief is that because there's nothing like this in Alveola, he doesn't see people begging for food, he doesn't see anything like that in his realm. He doesn't think it's a thing that exists. I mean, yes, the spirit lamp in question does show a beggar, but that beggar is in another realm. And his main argument is that he doesn't see any of that in his realm. I mean... What was that say? You see the young gnome king. The food crumbs in his beard indicate he has recently finished a meal. He rubs a gold coin with the fingers of his right hand as he coldly eyes you. Okay, so... how does this work? Go here. Please tell me I bought that oil, man. That would so suck. There's the enchanted oil. Okay, so... I think I have to use the oil first. And then it'll put it in the lamp, maybe? Oh boy. Okay, so I hope it automatically puts the right oil in there. Oh, it did. As you light the lamp, it emits a strange glow. For a few moments, every person who views the lamp suddenly becomes enlightened in some small way. Each perceives the experiences and essence of the lamp's most recent owner, and becomes aware of his or own most insignificant personal flaws. Alright, so anyone in the room, which would have been the king, would have been affected by this. Hear me, cold-hearted gnome. This soul lamp captures essences of its owners, essences that remain until released through the burning of enchanted oils. I light it now, revealing glimpses and visions, impressions and emotions of the beggar who sold this to me, that you might know what he knew and experience what he experienced, that you might know poverty and, by that, know charity. I wonder if low-violence horror stories are inherently difficult to pull off once you have done ghosts, Lovecraft's voodoo demons, and if you're not doing zombie sci-fi. Low-violence horror. You think Alone in the Dark is low violence, but you have to use a weapon, you have to use swords and stuff. I mean... what's low violence? A jump scare? Wouldn't something like I'm on observation duty then be low violence, or even Five Nights at Freddy's? That being said, I've only seen the Five Nights at Freddy's, the first game. I don't know how the subsequent titles work. I was thinking of not Resident Evil style. Well, okay, where you're visibly part of the combat. So does it necessarily mean that you can't fight back? Would that be part of your criteria? So for the longest, when I first played this game, not this game, but when I played, there was a game I played, and for like half the game, I thought it was a horror game, and then I realized it wasn't a horror game. But the ambiance, the setting of it did leave me unsettled until I realized, oh, there's no horror element. That was Gone Home. Gone Home, when I first played it, I was like, what is going on in this house where there's no one around? That definitely gave off a vibe of, where did everyone go? Everyone disappeared. Oh, there are games like that where you got to investigate mysteries and say what happened that these people didn't. It was like a very creepy vibe. Anyways. No charity. The oil's fumes, hallucinations, sensations. I see things, see a city of boots passing, taste the dust kicked up by 100 souls. I hear words of love, rage, resentment, nothing directed at me, save derision or indifference. I smell the mayor's horses pulling his carriage. I grasp the begging cup and lift it. I feel his pain, human king. I experience his suffering. I begin to understand your desire for charity. Here, human king, take this coin that I carry and see to it that it is given to a human beggar. It will not be the last coin I give in charity. The charity coin has been placed in your spell components. To you, human king, I pledge to alleviate the poverty in Alveola, as I trust you will do in your own kingdom. I can't say I much enjoyed this, but I admit it was a needed lesson. You told me the truth about poverty. I assume you're not lying when you say you hunt Grimnoth. You'll have to cut me wide open to take my crown. Don't think your wear size gives you an advantage, Stiltwalker. But if I come with you, if that will put an end to Grimnoth, shall I join you? Oh shoot, I have to take him. I gotta dismiss somebody. I don't even know what his stats are. I mean, at this point, Glenn win. But the thing is, I need to take his gear off. Hold on. This coin represents a change of heart. It will be an important component in our spell against Grimnoth. Do not lose it. Alright, so I need to like... Oh boy. I've heard other people say that about Gone Home. As somebody who hardly ever plays horror games, it never even crossed my mind. Well, it did for me. Because it was just weird. It was just weird. You're going through this house where no one's around, and you don't know who you are at the initial parts of the game. You kind of don't know who you are. You're just walking into this house. You're a guest, not a guest, a visitor, or a relative, or something. But everyone's gone. Things are just left around, and you're just looking around. And there was a point where I think I went into the attic. I think it was the attic? The attic? Or upstairs. Somewhere in the upstairs. Not the attic. But upstairs. One of the higher levels in the house, where I just felt this sense of unease that something was behind me. And I just started looking around like, whoa, is there something behind me? But obviously there was nothing there. It was just all in my head. I just freaked myself out playing that game. I don't know. Maybe it was just like the fact that, yeah. It could have also been that I just don't play that kind of game that often, that I kind of psych myself out playing it. Original trailers also hinted something horrific going on. They presented it very different from what it was. Oh, did they? I don't remember the trailers, honestly. But yeah, there was something about it. I was like, oh, there's something creepy about this place. Is something going to jump scare me? And yeah, it wasn't the case, but still, it was interesting. It was definitely an interesting game. We can't get rid of Felrid. He's important. We cannot get Sir Valakor out. Look at his stats. What was that? 220. We can't get rid of us because we're the main freaking character. Cinna Bane. She's pretty good. Is she, though? She has a leadership of 100, charisma of 100. How's her spells? 30, 29, 35. We're not getting rid of her because of her ability to cast spells. Barilla, 105. It might be Barilla. We might have to retire Barilla from here. All right, Barilla. We're going to take her gear off. Actually, I did freaked out when you find the secret room with the pentagram. Oh, was it? I don't remember. It's been so many years since I played it. But there was a room with a pentagram in it. All right. Nice. All right, Barilla Beggarlove. It was nice of you to be here, but I require your spot. And I thank you for your service. Barilla. At last, another warrior for our small army. Welcome. The greater number... Okay, I always hear that. We're going to swap you for King Armacan. And let's take a look at your stats. Please be okay. Oh my god, you're horrible. I have to take him because he's the only way I can get the crown. Can I, he's good at bribery. What usefulness do I have for that? Charisma? Maybe he can get a good deal. What am I supposed to do with this? Well, you know what? Actually, I will, however, take this, boop, and take his crown and we will place it in the trunk. So that'll give us 2 crowns. 3 more crowns remain. It's official. We have a second crown. Crown number 2 has been acquired. Boom. The crown of Aviola, the crown of Thalassy. Okay. Let's go. And we should probably, I guess, buy you. I mean, let's see if this changes his tune. I've seen this gnome eat some legendary meals in my time at the royal quarters. Why the grimace, pious cleric? You would be grim too when you learn that your new rulers will pity or charity. I collect alms for the benefit of those few gnomes who, for the lack of industry. Oh God! Shh! Shh! He's right here! He can hear you! Oh no! Oh, what happened? He refused to acknowledge poverty exists. Oh no! Have you... Well, will you change your tune now? Oh no! I fear for the realm. Awkward. This is very awkward. You see what I mean? This game doesn't update its dialogue. All right, this is what we needed. We needed that for the spell. So let's make sure we get more. Before we go, I didn't realize there was food. So let's take a look at... where is it here? 65 rations remain. Okay. Okay, so let's see if Mr. King here can get us a deal. If he did indeed... it's her. It's her. So he doesn't do the haggling. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we get the king to do it? King Armacan. I have not seen the likes of you before. Wait a minute. He's your king. Oh, by 20. What do we have here? There are 2 red dots here. Usually there's 1. Interesting. Who are you? Ogiano. Have a care as you travel through Aviola, stranger. We gnomes are a generally irritable race, but with our king killed and one of our leading citizens murdered, many gnomes are more prone to fight than usual. Plynea. You see a female gnome. She is athletic by gnome standards. You had best stock up on Pona Ale. The word is that the brewery is closed until the murder of Quito Pona is brought to justice. It's a real no man's... Oh! How could you? You're lucky there's no moderator around. I will be back. Oh wait, is there a moderator? Should I do the murder mystery or just move on? Burris the Funny. Hey, I'm happy to see you. I'm practicing my act and I need an audience. I'm Aviola's only joke teller and comic. That is, I will be once I finish practicing. Here, I recite some of my act. Oh, really? I don't think that's... No problem. You'll enjoy it and help me at the same time. Now then, here's one. There are 2. No, 1. One guy working at a garment mill, and he notices that the guy next to him eats lunch every day in a tavern run by cannibals. One day the guy asks him, why do you eat in that tavern every day? The other guy says, I like the truffles and nimby sauce. First guy says, aren't you afraid of being eaten yourself someday? Other guy answers, those cannibals won't eat me. You can't keep a good man down. Huh? Get it? Ha ha! Here's another bit. How many gnomes does it take to pinch a kid? 3. To distract him and 1 to steal his money. Here's another. You go into tavern and got a gnome and a zytopotamus are having lunch together. How do you tell them apart? Give up? Give up? The zytopotamus pays the bill. You get it? You're not laughing. Hello? This is so bad. Anybody home? It's no use. If I can't make you laugh, what hope do I have with an audience of dour gnomes? My problem is that Aviola lacks a history of public humor and organized joke telling. What I wouldn't give for a guide, a reference, a tutor, or a text to make clear the ways of mirth and humor, I suppose is back to my job in the lava pits for me. I don't think I have anything. Do I have anything to help you? Get away! You don't think me funny either. I'll just write this down. Yo, Christensens, hello. What was his name? Barris. All right. He wants to be a funny guy, eh? I'll show you, funny guy. We have just under 10 minutes until the first ad break. Oop, I'll take you. What do you think you're doing? All right. She kicks us out. Honestly, there's no... Yeah. What's this guy good at? Large blade. He's a 99 with a shield, though. That's interesting. But he's pretty crap with everything else. A mace, really? It's not a large blade. It's not a broadsword, right? It's a great sword? Great sword. The downside of this is that he might get killed. I don't think you can give him plate mail. Can you? Positive reinforcement keeps the grip. How dare you? Positive reinforcement keeps the blade sharp. Great sword. Do you know how many people are affected by bad jokes and puns every year? The number of victims, Final Girl? Millions. Millions are affected by bad jokes every year. Ugh. Why? Why? Well, what's up here? I don't think I've actually been here. Yo, video game. Good to see you. Good to see you. I have no pity for them. Oh, no remorse. Throw the book at you. Turander. A fine day when a gnome can't find a body to lend him some money. I don't suppose you can lend a few pieces of gold. I'm just a little short right now. Just came back from the Prince's Burrow. Pinurus Runts has ordered his money lenders to refuse all requests until further notice. Bah! An Alveolan king is traditionally a miser, but this young prince, king, makes most gnomes appear absolutely charitable. It's so funny that even after a change of mind, nothing of this dialogue has been changed. Don't worry about me. I have a money-making scheme that'll leave me flush. A gnome being a little short. Okay, that's it. How dare you? This means war. This means war. Yo, Ralph. How the realms treated me? I just got the second crown. We just need 3 more. It's good to see you, Ralph. Oh, by the way, I finished. Today was the last day, I think, for the Division 2's realism mode. The realism mode that was part of the month-long celebration of the Division is now over. I finished it last night. I was like, I played it and played that one time, finished a bit of it. I was like, oh, I'll play it later. And then I played it last night. Then I was like, when does this end? And I was like, it ends April 1st. I was like, oops, I better finish it today. So the entire expansion only takes about 4 or 5 hours to finish, but it was okay. The Division Resurgence came out too. Yes, the mobile game. They sent me an email saying that we can give you money if you play it on stream. I was like, eh. This isn't much of a deal, is it? Shouldn't this be like 37? But I was like, oh wow, you guys are gonna give me money to play the Division 2? And then I looked at it closer and go, I'm not familiar with the Division Resurgence. Is that an expansion? So I was like, oh man, can I get a free expansion? And no, it's a mobile game. I was like, oh, look at that. Look at that, 25 gems instead of 50. It's pretty good. The mobile controls kind of suck. And for some reason, I haven't been able to get an emulator to install the damn thing. I don't know how they expect you to stream it then for Twitch. If you can't use an emulator to run it. Either way, hook your mobile to a capture card? Oh. Well, I'll tell you that. Isn't happening here. Is this the armor? That is not the armor. What's the armor that I bought? I paid 25 coin. Oh, it is. Okay, that's weird. You just prefer to play an emulator? I actually had installed it was a BlueStacks, but then just never came about. I not for this game, but for for the murder mystery. You know what? I'll do everything else, and if there's time, I'll see if we can solve it. You know what? I'll save this. I'll save. I'll keep this save. No. I'll save this. I'll overwrite. Whoops. I'll save this as D9 Dwarf. And then I will save this in a new slot. Okay, so yeah, I'll come back to that save if we need to somehow, I don't know. Oh, did he take he took the food. That's pretty funny. All right, ad start in 50 seconds. I guess the only thing for me to do now is to... Let's take a look at the world map. I should have 10 horses. So you can see the darkness has taken over one of the towns completely. We're on day 15. And where are we? We're here. We're in Al Badri. So this is where the second town is. The first place is in the ocean somewhere. We had to take a boat Or ads are starting. Ads are starting. Ads are starting. Hold on. Ads are starting. Everyone, the ads are. No, don't run. I mean, come back. At least come back. But for this ad break, we're gonna once again return back to Doom. Oops. Doom. We're going back to Doom. Bam. The ultimate Doom. 3 minutes of Doom. Okay. Where am I? Yes, I managed to get the yellow card. I'm afraid I'll get killed. Hey, that looks like a fake door. Should I do it? Should I do it? Oh, I thought it was a fake wall. Is 3 minutes of Doom like 7 minutes in heaven? That's the thing where you all get in the room and make out, right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. The exact opposite of that. What? What? What was that? Is this something I should be doing? Ugh. Let me find the gold door. I think I came across it at one point. But it's been a while since we last played this. Don't exactly remember the location of, whoa, I just circled around. And I guess the original Doom map didn't tell you where the doors were. I guess the only way I can find out is by going to rooms or doors that haven't been opened. Nope. What? Okay. This looks a little bit more familiar. Blue door. Yeah, poison. This is the beginning. Was the door here? "30 seconds left." What was that? Where'd you come from? Thought I got everyone. Oh, this is the start. Do I have... Yeah, I'll take that box of bullets. Really? I didn't get the guy at the start of the... Alright, ads are over. Okay, ads are over. You know what? I'll be back. I'm just gonna go get... I think I had a coffee that I left on the table. I'm just gonna leave this running. And you can watch the... You can watch this. I'll be back. You got 0 ads? What? That's fine. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom. You haven't got ads for the last 4 years. Scammed. Yo, Meow, roll the dice ultimate. Can I do that? I guess I can. We'll do that right now. We'll do it right now. Okay. Bam. Bam. Welcome to Rolling the Dice Ultimate. 100,000 channel points on the line on Meow Desu. If he wins, he gets his points. If they lose other points. A cardboard tray, no dice tray. Dice tray? I'm on a budget here. It's a box, baby. It's a box. Highest roll wins, ties or rerolls. If you win, you keep your points. If you lose your points. Meow, would you like first roll or second roll? I don't know what a dice tray is. I also don't know what that is. This is more dramatic. This is the arena, Final Girl. Have you not seen this? This is the arena. This is the arena. The arena of dice where legends are made and hopes are crushed. Mainly mine. All right. First roll for me. A big ol' 1. Second roll for Meow. Meow basically just has to sneeze to win at this point. Oh, okay. It happened again. Wow. A 2, but you win. That's the second time in a row it's happened like that. I won last time because I got the 2. This time, however, I give you back your points. Take your points back. I don't want them. Overrated. Overrated points. Who needs them? I don't. The budget for that arena was $100 million. That's where all the funds went into. Phone and call us, pick up the phone and call us now. Call Pizza Nova, pick up the phone and call us chow. So pick up the phone and call us, pick up the phone and call us now. Pizza Nova, pick up the phone and call us chow. There's a typo. No, there isn't. 439. Oh, Pizza Nova. There ain't no typo in that. There ain't no typo. There you go. Pizza. Toronto, Canada. As it should be said. All right. And Meow, thank you so much for that gigantified mop bits. Thank you. That was their real jingle. I don't know if they still have it. I think they changed it. Well, it could still be their radio jingle, but that is their real ad. And it's great. And that picture of pizza is actually a pizza that they well, that's a picture from one of those that they sold. Toronto, Canada is real. It sure is for anyone from Toronto. All right. Let's play. So we have 2 crowns. 3 crowns remain. So where do I get the other 2 crowns? Let us go to the world. Nope, that's not it. World map. I'm not going to use teleport. Okay, so El Badri had 1. I think I was saying this earlier. El Badri had 1, and I think the other one was here. Here? It wasn't Bay of Stilt. No, yeah, it was here. We did it here. So the 3rd crown. I don't actually know. The 5th crown is here. We have to get it from the 5th crown. So technically we have to get 2 more crowns. The 5th one, we know where that is. Fremont, Greenberry. Castle Theris. We completed. However, we could teleport and try and complete this multiply quest, if you guys remember. There's a quest here. Also, there's some material we have to pick up. There's like a sculptor or something that wanted something, right? From Greenberry? But it takes time. Castle Duras is where our mother was. Silvermore. Comington. Might be Comington. So I guess we'll travel to... We'll ride by horse. I think we have 10 horses. So the travel shouldn't be that long. Again, why are you going that way? You stand at the edge of the legendary Comington Forest, sometimes called the Black Forest, so named because the dense vegetation and tall, tightly packed trees block the sun's rays. For centuries, legends of the supernatural have come from the forest. Most travelers avoid the forest, for it is easy to become disoriented, terrified, and lost. This is a prime spot for an ambush. Keep your eyes open. I've heard tales of these woods. A wise man avoids them. Emperor Claret III is feeling quite ill. The effects of a recent bite by poisonous snake are getting worse. I'm sorry. A bite by a poisonous snake are getting worse. Glenwyn is feeling ill. Oh no. Oh no. Felred is sick. How do I... Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I need to know how to solve how to heal this. I guess I should look at the manual. there should be like... Okay, can we learn any spells? Learn a spell from Stellar X. Courage and Passion. Okay, I gotta get the manual out. I don't know what courage and... I mean, I can assume what courage is, but I don't know what passion is. Learn spell. Okay. We're gonna bring up the manual. I don't know what any of this is. Yo, Tuigia, hello. It's actually Toronto. No, it's Toronto. It's Toronto. It's Toronto. How's it going? How you doing? How's your day? All right, let's see. We're going to look up in this manual Passion. Passion, a simple spell will leave... This simple spell will leave less than interested subjects bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Okay. That's... Okay. Productive. Well, that's awesome. It's always good to be productive. Who is O? And why are we turning him on? Or are you saying betrayal? Turn on. What? Skyhoshi? What? Are you saying... No, Toronto. It's Toronto. I don't know what's so difficult about it. It's Toronto. Toronto. I also noticed that there doesn't appear to be... There doesn't seem to be a way to remove poison. Shall I show you all? There we go. Okay. So we have Cure, which might help. Cure, but Cure is a heal spell. Okay, let's start from the spells. Very difficult. Disarm, teleport, explode, open ground, rain of fire, evoke dragon, resurrection, invisibility. Heat metal, fear, courage. Summon the bravery of an epicure for use in your noble quest. I don't know what that means. Piercing sight. Youth. Create food. Lightning bolt, find. Revisibility, warding spell. The game does have potions, but I don't know where many are poisons, antidotes, healing medicines, potions, increased skills. So there are antidotes in this game. I have yet to see a single antidote in the wild. I do not know where any of that is. We've been playing this for how many hours? 34 hours. No idea. None of the shops sell it. I've seen occasional spells that either have healing properties, like healing potions, or they're like, I think they're an attack spell in a bottle. But I've never seen an antidote spell, so I wouldn't even know where to look. Create light, invoke the light of day, darkness, increase speed, decrease speed, cure, inner quiet. No. Friendship, open lock, passion, which I don't know what that's for. Breathe air, water, flight, swim, walk. Lightning bolt, yeah. There's nothing else. There is nothing else. Well, I hope this thing wears off. Does it actually tell you they're poisoned? No. There's no, other than getting that pop-up telling that your guys have been poisoned by a snake bite, there's no way I can tell from what I can see that you have a status ailment, which is surprising that the game doesn't tell you. Games older than this would tell you if you're poisoned. Unless there's something I'm not seeing here. After 34 hours, how are you liking this? At this point, it's more about trying to finish the game. And hopefully I end up liking it at the end. There are a lot of good things that I like about the game, but there's so many nitpicky things that's just adding up. The UI is just terrible. Some of the spells don't work like you would think they do, and the biggest problem is mana. The time limit is the biggest problem, but the mana is kind of even worse because you need to spend time to rest your mana back. So far, I've not found a way to rejuvenate my mana outside of sleeping or traveling. And traveling takes a long time. Sleeping or resting in an inn is much quicker, but it still takes time. And that's time you may not have because there's a time limit. So, the other thing is, it has some quirky things that you can do to mitigate the mana usage by binding spells to a ring, which means instead of spending mana, you're spending charges that because you've bound the spell. But the problem is every time you make a spell, every time you bound a spell to a ring, you'll like on your best character, you'll get like 12 charges, but you'll also destroy the items. And here's the thing. Once you get the items for a recipe, you can get every character who you think can learn that spell, and you can make them learn it. And as long as they have mana, they can keep casting it. But the moment you tell them to bind a spell to like an item or something in your inventory, you lose all the items. You have to acquire them again. So you also have to make notes of where drop items are. So specific items. The interface is also very clunky. In order to access use an item, you have to like go click on your character portrait. You can't click here to use an item. Like you can't go to garb. Well, no, it is garb actually. It is garb. I'm sorry, I meant garb. You can't click here. What is what I meant? You can't click here. You could, but then you have to like say, for example, just like say this, pick this up, pick up the sword, and then you have to escape, and then you gotta click here, and then say, well, not here, it's, which icon is it? Oh my god, I think it's this one. No, it's this one. It's use. You have to click this, use, or examine, or something. It's clunky if you do it this way. Their alternative is that you could say go to Garb, and then here you can say take the item in question, take it out of your inventory, and then click use or examine from this interface, and it'll tell you these items. But it's just so cumbersome. It's just so time consuming, and I can't stack. That's another thing. I don't know how to stack. Oh, there we go. It's stacked. It didn't stack when I did it before. Now it doesn't. Thanks for embarrassing me, game. I hate you. I have a lot of feelings about this game. But yeah, I mean, there's still a story there that I like. See, is it because I was doing something else that wasn't liking it? I don't know. See, now it's stacking. It's stacking fine. Oh, God. Pick up 2. See, now it's stacking. Now it's stacking great. The writing and plot is a good part. Yeah, the writing and the plot are a good part. The writing and the plot, good part. Also, it's not too bad with the money. I mean, yes, you can get your stuff stolen, but apparently if they're on the screen, you can get your money back. That being said, it sometimes doesn't work. And yeah, the plot is interesting. My point is that money, you have enough money to make a go of it early on, that it's not a big deal, because you do start off with a decent amount of money that will get you where you need to go. All right. Was it the armor that was giving me the issue? Or maybe this is because I thought this was full plate, and I thought this was full plate, but it was plate mail. That could have been the problem I was having. Ugh. All right. Where was I? Well, we're in a forest now. Hello. Ogdoth was wrong to hold your object at ransom. It was high time we got a new leader. It all went to Ogdoth's head. There's no way I was going to help him. I think your actions will benefit us. Apparently I killed someone named Ogdoth. I know you. You're the son of King Clesador. What are you doing in the forest? That's odd. Didn't your father tell you about the new castle that he's having built? I'm here to clear away vast amounts of the forest so that builders can begin to dig the foundation. See, this is the other problem. This game, if you try to talk to someone, it gets stuck in this cycle where you just keep endlessly talking to people. It's very frustrating. Armand Dusk, you look familiar to me. Hey, I know you. You're the king's son. I don't appreciate the king sending you here to spy on me. Tell him I'm on schedule and that he'll have his new bloody castle. And we don't even tell him that our father's dead. Doesn't even care. Stop talking to me, dude. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, it's so... I guess using this would be the best way to do things. Why are there so many people? That blue guy seems eager for battle. He is a king after all. Hey, welcome, by the way. Fuda Lufu, welcome to the chat. Here's a sandwich for you.
Fresh meat in this roast beef sandwich.
And it was eaten by the butcher. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's talk to you. Tisa Ferric now. It's high time someone stood up to Ogdoth. Are these all the same Responses. Is this like a guild of thieves? There's supposed to be a thieves' den. Ignatius Max. You see a thin bandit with long unkempt hair and shifty eyes. Don't listen to the rest of these braggarts. My name is Ignatius Max, and I am the most skilled thief in this gang. I've been itching for adventure too. I'd like to join your party. My services could be available to you. What do you say? What would you like me to join you? No, man. I can't. I can't. I'm full. You don't know what you're missing. I know the kingdom inside and out. Not inside, though. With me along, you would have no problems getting your hands on whatever you wanted. Too bad for you. This party's full. And it's slow. I think the cycle count's too low. There you go. It is better. This thing was set to 3,000 default. It's so slow on 3,000. Alright. Zamalot. Ogdoth was our leader, but doesn't mean I'm going to get killed for him. No offense, but it's every man for himself in this forest. You're not a bad fighter. You should consider joining a band of thieves like ours. Are you guys blocking the path? What's going on here? Maybe Ogdoth's defeat is a blessing in disguise. We've heard rumors about a plague of darkness that is spreading from the south. Perhaps it's time we disbanded and made our way back into the kingdom. The plague will cause panic, and public panic is a thief's best friend. Tisa and I could make a strong comeback in the wake of a plague of darkness. If we're all going to die, we might as well die having fun. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. Could you guys move? Get out of the way. All right, where am I? There's a group of people over there. I don't think I can go in any of these places, so... There's more crap. You see a tree blocking your way. A living tree with sullen eyes in a sad form. Alright, let's save. Sir Blackston, you will not pass. What manner of being are you? I may look like a tree, but I'm actually one of the famed knights of virtue. When we rebelled against King Nonal, he had a curse placed on us by a wizard named Clytax. Malachus. We were transformed into living trees. That was 60 years ago. King Nonal? He was my grandfather. You are Prince Clessidor's son? He was the king for many years, but he was recently killed by a sorcerer named Grimnoth. As a virtuous knight, I'm sorry to hear of your father's death. I only hope he was not like your grandfather, Nonal. I think he was worse. We served him honorably, but his policies began to take a horrible toll on the kingdom. He began to believe that the entire kingdom had one sole purpose, to serve him and make his life more comfortable. It was then that we 5 knights opposed him, and shortly after we were lured to these woods and cursed by Clytax Malochius. Malochius? We were only doing what was in the best interest of the kingdom. Your grandfather was a corrupt, insecure, dangerous leader. I hope his blood doesn't flow in your veins. What are your intentions here? If you help us become human again, we will serve you honorably. We were once the greatest knights in the land. Will you help us? Yes? I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you take pity on our plight. You must bring us a ring of transformation. I think I have one, bound by a blood relative of the wizard Clytax Malochius. That is the only way we can regain human form. I don't know if the Malochius clan still lives in Thornkeep, but that was once the wizard's home. We will wait your speedy return. Don't I have that? I only wish I had a spell available that could transform these poor living trees back to man. We must search for the spell. This is the work of a bitter sorcerer, cruel and heartless. Don't I have a a ring of transformation? I guess I can look here. Ring of protection. I thought I bought one from that guy. What? No, didn't that guy, that dwarven place, didn't he sell me a ring of what was it? Ring of protection? Was it a ring of transformation? Was it a ring of protection he sold me? Oh, it might have been a ring of protection. So we have to go to Thornkeep? I guess so. Okay, so... let's not save. Let's go to world map. We're here. Let's go to Thornkeep. Let's hope I can somehow figure this out. What a strange place. Can you imagine worshipping the Emperor? He's been dead for 1,000 years. That's even if he existed at all. Religious fanaticism. What a waste of one's energy. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know how to heal this. This is very frustrating. I've heard that you are the brave soul who dares to challenge the evil anti-emperor. Our most holy emperor had warned us that one day evil would manifest itself in the world in some hideous form. May Shamar give you the power to triumph over this monster. Take this, brother. It is Dragonbane, the ancient herb used to ward off the most feared of all beasts. Perhaps it may help you protect from this fiend somehow. If nothing more, it'll serve as a reminder that your emperor's people are praying for his success. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. That is super awesome of you. My gosh, why can't more people be like that towards me? I am your king, and you should be grateful that I'm trying to do this quest. Good day, brother. I've made these candles for the glorification of the Holy Emperor. Please take one. Its light will beckon Shamar to return to his people, and he will rule the 5 realms again. Candles in place there. 2 gold pieces. Yeah, sure, here you go. Take some money. I do think some of these people will attack you, though, if I remember. When I came here last time. Nothing, man. All these homes have nothing. Do I have 10 horses? Yeah, we're on day 19 of our trip, though. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, what about medical? Can someone... see what I mean? Like, do you not sell me any? Come on, man. Oh, don't... very annoying. This is... let's see what you can sell me. Create darkness. I believe we have that. Whoops. Create darkness. Breathe air. Warding spell. Fly. Leave. Boy, I have no idea who to talk to. I have heard that you have been chosen to save us from the evil closing in around us. You are fortunate to have met me, for I can lead you to a man behind this treachery. Many years ago, I was a practicing wizard, and I knew of a man who turned to the dark side of the art. For a price, he would cast his most heinous spells against anyone, even his fellow sorcerers. On many occasions, I heard this man speak of dreams of acquiring power across the kingdom by means of these deadly spells. When he was forbidden from practicing the art by the order of the king, he fled to the far north to begin work on his master plan. Upon seeing what evil a sorcerer was capable of, I left the craft. If you find that wretched soul, I'm certain even Shamar would approve of his bloody demise. Far north? If the evil sorcerer I've spoken of is allowed to live, then all of Shamar's people will perish. It is obvious what you must do. I think I've already done that. He's dead already, right? What about here? Will you join us in prayer? Oh! This is it. I have heard the name Malokius before. Are you not a descendant of the wizard Malokius, the man who cursed the knights of Comington Forest at my grandfather's order? You speak the truth. To this day I bear the guilt of my father for casting that spell years ago. I was ashamed to hear him speak of the sorcery he was forced to participate while serving your grandfather, the king. Those men were punished for trying to remove an unjust ruler from power. For years I have wanted to lift the spell, but I could not locate those soldiers. I have been to Comington Forest, and I have met the unfortunate knights who remain under the spell. If that curse were lifted and those men were transformed from trees back to the brave warriors they once were, they would be invaluable in my quest. Do you have the ring of transformation the knight spoke of, so that I may ask these men to join me? Please take the ring and use it to break my father's spell. A soul will now be free of my father's sin. My soul will now be free of my father's sin. I am pleased that the knights will be of service to you in your fight against the anti-emperor. The ring of transforming is in place in your trunk. May Shamar bless your holy quest. Yo! Got it! Okay. Does anyone know if... this is me asking. This is not like me talking out loud. This is me seriously asking. When we recruited the king, the dwarf king, or the gnome king, did the game say the gnome king was important to beating the game? Or was it just the crown? I think it was just the crown and the soil, right? The Gnome King, he is not integral to the game, right? I don't think he said it was important. All right, so I think I got the crown, so I think I'm going to ditch the king. I think I'm going to get the king out of here. He's got crappy gear, man. He's not. He's not. Yeah, he's not. Yeah. Yo, thank you. I will be back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so do I keep using the horse? I mean, it's on day 19, so we'll just go to the world map and take a look at the proceedings here. The next town is Fremont. I hope I don't have to go to Fremont. I think I have to go to Pendarg if I want to go here, so we still have some time, but we'll go to Comington. The problem I'm having now is that the poison is like an issue. I don't know how to solve that. Okay, so this is very frustrating. How do I fix this? I mean, this game has not shown me a single potion this entire time. Oh. I don't care about the mace. Yeah. I have to do this every time. There's a ring of transforming. A magic ring bound with a spell to restore the cursed knights of Comington Forest back into gallant knights. I'm preemptively getting rid of this guy. Just preemptively. Yo, dude, it's been fun, but if I could get a knight, that'd be cool. Okay, how does this work? Okay. When my fellow knights and I took a stand against King Nonal's oppression, we turned to living trees by a scoundrel wizard named Clytax. I'm not certain which is the crueler fate, to be locked away in the depths of Multiply, or to stand rooted in a forest for decades. If there were any kind of warriors, they would have fought to the death instead of falling prey to some strange spell. Oh, shut up, king. Though I'm a virtuous knight turned tree, I will not hesitate to stop you from passing. These words are ours. Our lives are taken away by King Nonal. The least we deserve is our place in Compton Forest. Oh my god, your father should have had these men put to death rather than extending their suffering for so long. The gallantry and courage of these men are inspiring. These guys... Okay, guys, I'm just trying to find the one I want to talk to you. I beseech you to help us regain our humanity. If you help us, I'll pledge my loyalty and service to you, as I'm sure my fellow knights will do. Okay. Okay. How do I give it to you? Why? Why don't we cut these stupid tree knights down and be done with it? I want to go home to Aviola. Don't you worry, King. You're about to go home real soon. At last, we are men again. The ring of transformation worked. I have limbs, I have strength, and taste and touch. I can never repay you for your help, but I promise that we will serve you in our fight against Grimnoth. Accept us as knights, most noble king. Look at them, 5 knights. Look, they look badass too. We are pleased to join you, your majesty. Once again, we travel the kingdom, pledging to be polite, honest, and chaste. Dismiss a remember. Goodbye, King Armacan. Oh my god. I think they do fit in a single character slot. Knights of Virtue! Amazing. 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 40 hit points each. That's 5 players on the field. That's 5 men. What? It's 5 guys in a trench coat. Yo, map. It's actually 5 players on a battlefield. 5 extra units. That's crazy. Medium shield. I love Five Guys, great french fries. They are good. They're very good. I haven't had Five Guys in a long time. Yo, Rue, how you doing? How's the weather? I still have the Ring of Transforming. A 4 throwing daggers? Why? They have no crime, which I expect. Endurance, agility, strength. The 30s, yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Rue. Hello. Let us save. We have a unit of 5 men on our side now. All right, we still have to find the crown. I knew it. I knew it would be here. Notice those sand flats to the east. This forest is turning into desert. It is beautiful here, yet sad, for I sense this utopia is not to last. Freywood is the home of the mischievous elves. We need something, I know not what, that represents the innocence and goodness of this realm. Perhaps the unicorn. The legendary steed's horn is a symbol of that goodness, but a unicorn can only be attracted by a pure and chaste virgin. That's obviously... our character, right? That's obviously our character, isn't it? Freywood. Unicorn. Oh my god. So no. There's like a YouTube short series. Oh my god, I forgot the name of it, but it's about a barbarian who's like a chaotic good barbarian. It's a series of shorts. And there's an episode where there is like a knight, a noble knight who meets a unicorn, and the unicorn is like, "You must swear to never say a foul language again." And the knight's like, "I swear, I won't," because he wants to ride the unicorn. And the unicorn's like, "Wait. Before you ride me, you must swear to never utter..." Eventually gets worse and worse. At the end, it's like, you must never sleep with another woman. He's like, okay, I won't. He goes, then he's at the very last one is like, you must swear never to pleasure yourself. He's like, oh, fine, I'll do it. And then he commits to it. And then at the end, well, I don't want to say it, but let's just say it was good. You love that too? It was great. It was great. I just came across it randomly like a couple of months ago. It was a very funny series, and they compiled it all into one long video, so you can watch it in one strength. It's laid out like a board game map. So you have to go from place to place, and it's different enemies that the barbarian encounters. It's very good. The one with the which was the one with the guy who's like there's like one where there's like this dude who's like, look at my glorious shield, look at my glorious sword. Something about like he's like just saying like, oh, I'm so amazing. And the barbarian's like, look at my toothpick. And then that scene was so funny that he put out another video. And it's just a 2-hour long video of that scene. And it keeps going. It just loops. It's like 2 hours long or something. It's very good. It's so good. All right. Welcome to Freywood. Oh my god, look at this mess. It's time to see just how good looking these elves are. Well, they said they're mischievous, not good looking. So they could still look like hideous trolls. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's what I thought. A human. Great. Just what I need. Let me guess. You've come to be cheered up by frolicking elves. Here, how's this? Ah, look at the comely elfin females. Let's have at them, shall we? My pleasure to turn a few cartwheels for you. Maybe a spot of juggling? What else? Let's be sure you get the total experience. Of course, a joke. My parents are like a soldier coming to attention. Two heels coming together. Ha ha! Feel better now? You're quite high-strung for an elf. Well, I'm in prison for killing my best friend with a joke. The trees are dying, and a plague of shadows threatens the realm. I think that's the reason to be less than cheery. The thing that bothers me, and would bother Dut if you're still alive, is that pranks are supposed to sting without hurting. That's the whole art. That's the secret to happiness. And my failure killed my friend. Prison! Me, in a dungeon! I know a human wouldn't fear an elf in prison, but any cell is torture to a forest dweller. Wigglewood is another funny one that is done in a very retro RPG style. Wigglewood. All right, I wrote that down for future reference. Also, this is what my coffee's in. There were no coffee cups available. You see it, Termia Silvertide. You see a fetching female elf. Let's see this game's rendition of a fetching female elf. Have you seen the new have you heard about the challenge to the new king? Still unknown challenger mocked the king in his own father's wake. Dusted the food with dial root powder. Ha ha ha. set all the guests off one by one, back and forth, to move their bowels all night long. Ha! At the king's wake, the guests realized that they had been pranked and fell about in place laughing when they weren't going in and out. Ho! Unknown challenger mocked the king at his own father's wake, dusted the food with dale root powder. Coffee out of a red Solo cup? That's rough. Yeah, I'm lazy. I didn't have... I mean, it was in the middle of the thing, right? I was like, oh, there are no coffee cups around. So I'll just use this. Unless it's actually cheap beer and you're being facetious. No, there's no... It's actual coffee. Haha, I've seen royal challenges before, but this is the best. I don't see how the king can remain in power. Is this the king's castle? This thing looks like a tower. Well, at least we get to hear new music for once. Oh, this might be the king.
3 minutes remaining.
We got odds. Hello, odds. All right. King Wilric. As if my problems weren't overwhelming enough, as if my father's murder at the hands of Grimnoth were not enough for me to deal with, an Alonian enters my court. I hope you have come to tell me why your people are killing Comington Forest. I am the new king of Alonia. My father was killed by the same sorcerer who made you king and threatens this land in darkness. I've come through the portal to enlist your aid in my struggle against Grimnoth. As to your claim that humans are killing Freywood, I tell you it is not true. It is true, I tell you. Our very souls are linked to the forest in Freywood and in Alonia. As they suffer, we suffer. As they die, we die. There are men in Comington Forest cutting trees at a speed greater than the forest can absorb. As the forest disappears, so does Freywood. Arg, I can't sustain this. I have pain in my head. I'm an elf whose head aches. My father is murdered, and a curse of darkness threatens to destroy my kingdom if the cutters of Comington don't kill us first. Worst of all, my rule has been formally challenged, and I have to meet this challenge before I can worry about Grimnoth. Tell me of this threat to your rule. Who is behind it? Ah, I see your brain is as big as your forehead. If I knew who was behind it, wouldn't I be hip deep in plotting revenge? Political succession in Freywood is based on jokes and pranks. Even the throne is not pardoned from this rule. To advance, you must play a prank on the superior whose position you desire. If the trick is successfully sprung, this victim has 30 days to uncover the joker and gain revenge, or be forced by law and tradition to step down. An extremely effective prank was played on me recently, at my father's wake no less. Are you familiar with Dale root? It is used to make a potion that loosens the bowels. Some devious elf placed the equivalent of 7,000 Dale roots in the wine. Do you know what that does? Do you know what even one whole Dale root does to someone? If you have any idea what happens to 400 feasting, drinking elves who are given an excess of Dale at the same time, it was such a disaster. Those not affected by the Dale potion was so hysterical with laughter that I was nearly toppled from the throne that day. I've got to learn this blackguard's name and humiliate him thoroughly. If you can learn his identity and tell me, I'll be free to move with you against Grimnoth. There is, I believe, an elf named Farius who is a maker of pills. You might ask him if he recently sold. So the king... Okay, we got ads coming up. Alright. Ferris. Okay, I'm gonna reload this, but we're gonna pause here. Ad starting soon, so we're gonna do some more ad break doom. Let us do the doom. Here we go. Bang. Bang! There. Bang. Bang. I shouldn't yell that. Just got excited for Doom. Where am I? I gotta find the yellow door, because I have a yellow key. Ooh, that door over there has no... opening. Boop 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 boop. Hello, ha ha! Yellow door. Oh no. I'm squared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh no! All these doors are gonna open. I'm gonna get killed. Oh man. Alright, well. That's you. Bam! Bam! Who's next? Who's next? Yo, some guy, hello. Time to die? How dare you think I won't win? I'm the Doom Slayer. I'm Doom Guy. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Where's that coming from? Aha! Oh, that scared me. Damn it! Does this hurt me? Can I come back up? Okay, good. Oh no! What was that? Aha! Is that it? I'm never coming back. Wait. What? What? Oh, hey, a rocket. Health pack. There has to be a way to reset this. I didn't open all the switches. Hello. What? What? Wait, what? You can do that? You can click on it while it's down to open it? That doesn't seem right. Ooh, we got to keep that for later. So you can... That doesn't seem like you should be able to do that. Alright, but I opened all the rooms. I heard some clicking noises. But I don't know what that did. Ads have now ended, so we'll stop here. We'll stop right here. Oops. Ah! Alright, ad break doom is over. Bam. Okay, let's reload this. Why are you here? Okay. Okay, I have to find... Damn it. Find who did it. If I learn his identity and tell me, I'll be free to move you against you from Rimnoth. There is, I believe, an elf named Ferris who is a maker of pills. He might ask him if he recently sold any to anyone. He lives northwest of the castle in the hut with 3 purple flowers. Search there and you might find him. All right. Northwest. But this game has terrible directions. It tells you northwest, but it turns out to be northeast. So I don't trust the directions this game tells you. Oops. There's another person here. Wilrid Brightmoon. My, you are quite the large one, aren't you? Heed my words, human. I do not fear you. I am the king's advisor, and I have great influence over him. You'll be wise to mind your manners while visiting our land. It's probably you. It should be easy to find someone that bought a barrel of laxative. My God, we have another investigation to uncover. All right. All right, so northwest of the castle. The house with 3 purple flowers. There's a purple flower, red flower. There's purple in that tree. That's a red flower. Those are a bunch of reds. 1 blue. 3 purple flowers. Hello. Man, I can't even see where the exit is in this house. Look at this. There's no direct exit. What is this? Ferris. Can I sell to you, human? You are a human, aren't you? I'm a seller of potions and herbs. You can buy from others, some like Ladarian, but they are all cheapsjacks. If you want quality, you should deal with me. Does this guy sell potions? All I want from you is information. Have you recently sold a large amount of Deo root? If so, tell me who you sold it to. I can guess why you ask, human, but I am an honest merchant. My services are of great use to pranksters, as is my silence. If word got out that I revealed the name of a customer, I would soon lose my trade. Oh, well then, hey you! If you're not here to buy, then we have nothing to talk about. I certainly won't tell you the names of any of my customers. You know what this means? It means I can cast a spell. Stellarix. Cast him. Cast truth on this mofo. Boom! Buddy, how are you feeling now? Hey? Tell me the truth. Who is it? Did he call the blue guy? What the fuck? What is the point of this freaking spell, man? What is the point of a truth spell if it doesn't do what it's advertised? Is it supposed to be telling you here, but it's just not loading up? What is the point of this? Oh, you know what? No. We have other ways. It's called threatening. Bitch. I'm going to threaten your ass. Yes, let me give you something to think about. I command the royal garrison. There's over 1,000 men who will gladly beat you senseless for me. Would you care to play this game by my rules? He looks scared. Tell me the truth. Back off, human, back off. I owe my customers loyalty, but not injury. You needn't get violent. I'll tell you what you want to know. It was the king's cousin, Brodo. Oh, God, of course his name is Brodo. He came to me in secret and arranged an extremely large purchase of Dial. He's the one you want. Brodo is an a-hole. I don't know how to rhyme that. A-ho? He's an a-ho. Brodo. But can I be certain you speak the truth? Look how my hands shake. Isn't my fear proof enough? Here, I'll put it in writing. A note certifying the truth. Brodo's a runt anyway. Nobody likes him. If anyone asks, I'll claim that I pranked Brodo. Yes, ha! That might just work. Here's the note. The apothecary note has been placed in your trunk. Brodo, it's what it's got the electrolytes you need. YouTube has been recommending me a lot of Idiocracy lately. I can't imagine why, but for some reason Idiocracy is all over my YouTube feed, so I've been watching clips. It's what plants crave. Have you learned the identity of the elf who challenges my reign? I have a note here from this apothecary Ferris. He testifies that he sold dial root to an elf named Brodo. Ho ho ho, yes! My cousin Brodo, that ambitious schemer. I would never have expected one so young to make a move for the throne. He'll find me ready to return his challenge. I must ask you to do me another service. Oh, fuck. Of course. Brodo will be watching my actions. Go to an apothecary and purchase for me an amount of broche powder. A mixture that causes an anarchy of the bladder. If you can cause Brodo to eat or drink the powder, he'll wet himself all day long for a week. What? It's got electrolytes. It definitely does. What are electrolytes, Tweesia? A bunch of elves, and all they do is make each other pee and poo. This feels like this is the most canon, most accurate accurate depiction of elves I've ever seen. They're what plants crave. But yes, what do they crave? What do plants crave? Electrolytes? All right. There should be more than enough answer for this challenge. That should be more than enough to answer to his challenge. If Ferris will not sell to you, there's another who could provide broche. Ladrian. Ladrian is his name. Go to the west. Just generalize west. West and north. So northwest? West and north? And find him. When you are prepared to make a fool of Brodo, look for him in or near his hut, which sits near the armory. Be clever, be quick. So... Brodo... hut near the armory. When they say armory, do they mean the where you buy weapons, or like in the castle armory? I mean it's a hut, I guess, but all right. This is so dumb. I mean, this is such a cool portrait. All the weird faces we've seen, and this is the most awesome portrait I've seen. Look at this. This is so badass. Look at them. Just, we're knights, we're warriors. All right, west and north. What does this mean? I don't know what west and north means in this context. West and north. So this guy? West and north. Well, let's just talk to you randomly. Woody, you see a short elf with a dejected expression, an odd look for an elf. Although you've never met him before, he looks familiar. Oh, get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that. Hey, is that a weapon? Oh, this might be. Aram Dyer. You see a rakish, ornery looking male elf. What does ornery mean? Does ornery mean horny? Carden. His name is Carden. Ladrian. There he is. That's Ladrian. You're obviously a traveler and obviously far from home. If you have a need of an apothecary services, you'll find I mix the finest drugs and potions. Ask anyone in town. They'll tell you I'm the best at what I do. I seek a powder unknown to me but familiar to elves called broche. If you can sell me that, then you can help me. An item in much demand and little supply among the prankish elves of Freywood. I can let you have it, but I say it will cost you 35 gold pieces. Are you still interested? Yes. Here's a brooch powder. You don't drive a very shrewd bargain, human. I've sold this for 20 gold pieces. Always haggle with an elf. Let this be a lesson. Whatever. Whatever. All right, so is Brodo in the hut near the armory? Is this the armory? And if so, I mean, Brodo seems like the guy who would live in this gigantic... Let's just go in here and see. Nope, there's nothing in there. Brodo. There's ale on the floor here. Brodo! You see a very contented male relaxing in his home. You see some half-eaten food and a few empty bottles of wine on his table. All right, I don't know how to do this. So I'm supposed to mix it with this food? How does this work? While Brodo isn't looking, you secretly uncork a bottle of wine and pour a healthy portion of the powder in. You put the cork back in the bottle and the trap is set. That's all you got to do. So after that, we talk to the king again? Is that how it works? Should we even bother talking to Brodo? I mean, I saved before doing this, so... we'll just leave. We'll talk to him. You seem to be a very happy elf indeed. What is the cause of the celebration? I have my reasons, human. You visit Freywood at the historically funny moment. My cousin, King Wilric, has been all but dethroned by an extraordinarily clever challenger. I'm an elf who admires a well-crafted prank. And when I see one, such as that played on my royal cousin, one that is played to perfection, I must celebrate. In fact, you're here at an opportune moment. I need more wine. Could you fetch me one of those bottles? Thank you. I hated to walk all the way over there while you were so close at hand. This is a fine vintage if you like to get drunk with me. Help yourself to it. Me? I take it straight from the bottle. Ah, that is delicious wine. Let's talk of my cousin's troubles. Ask any of the few elves who care at all about the politics, and they'll tell you. Wilric lacks the imagination to be king of Freywood. Gulp. Ah, that is good. He can't even learn who pranked him, let alone devise a suitable counterprank. And believe me, if he remains in power, he'll face a lot worse than some Dale root at his father's wake. Hey, what now? What's this? I'm wet. How? I'm really wet. Wetting myself. Not stopping either. Trying but not stopping. Why are you laughing? Stop laughing. What have you done to me? My drink. You put something in my drink. Something to make me lose control of my bladder. This could last for days. Did Wilric put you up to this? Get away from me. This is humiliating. I can't become king and my pants are soaking wet. He's going to get dehydrated in more ways than one. Because now he's peeing like me. No. I have full control of my bladder. 99.1% of the time. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's go talk to the brother. Ha! Don't tell me. I know. I saw it. I was hiding nearby. Ha! I saw it. The look on his face. Blah! Ha! He couldn't stop. Oh, ho, ha, hoo. Oh, I'm sorry. Just too funny. Hee hee. I'll run his wet garments up a flagpole for all to see. Can you join me now in the struggle against Grimnoth? Oh, no, I couldn't yet. I feel much better just seeing Brodo brought low, but I still have duties to the realm, much as I hate to admit it. We must discuss the matter of these cutters in Comington Forest. You say you are the king of Alonia. If that is true, then use your authority. Stop these men before they destroy Comington and Freywood. For us elves, these cutters are as deadly as Grimnoth's dark plague. Arrgh. Remove this threat and I will join you against Grimnoth. I don't need you to join me. I need your crown. This doesn't seem to be that difficult. I just want the crown, dude. Great, now I gotta stop it. So I gotta walk. I gotta find the exit. The exit, which is somewhere here-ish, maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I gotta go talk to whoever's in charge and be like, hey, buddies, can you guys stop cutting down the damn forest? Stop cutting the forest. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. Farewell. That's not you. I have an idea to stop the cutters. It involves them shitting themselves to death. Slow down there, Lorax. I haven't seen the movie, nor have I read the book. But I believe it is about protecting trees or something. Okay, is it you? A mesomorphic middle-aged man who's carrying a large axe. Oh my god. Stop. I can't talk to you? What's going on? Here. You're the king's son. What are you doing here? I order you to stop raising the forest. You have no right to do as you please, even if my father told you differently. Comington Forest must be preserved. As your king, I command you obey me. Me obey you? You have a lot of nerve giving me orders, you little twit. Prince or not, I should cut off your ear to teach you a lesson. I'm gonna keep on cutting these trees down. I'll burn the land and kill any animal I see. What do you think of that? You disgust me. I'll kill you and bury you deep in this forest. No one will ever know what happened to you. What? Nothing happened. I couldn't do anything. Chief Beef. He's the one dude. Old Castle, Cinnabane, Heltura, Sir Valicor, Stellarex, Emperor Claret III, Glenwyn Ironbelt, Felrid, Knights of Virtue. Knights of Virtue, that's 5 units. Oh, dude, you are fucked. Yeah, you're dead. A woodsman's axe. Battle axe. So, was I supposed to kill him? I didn't notice the 15 people behind you. Okay, wasn't there another dude who's in charge of this place? Like right there? Hey, Organizer, you're the prince. Actually, I'm the king of Lilonia. My father was murdered by a mysterious sorcerer. Who are you? The king is dead? Well, that's just great. He hired me to slash and burn as much of the forest as I could. It has been a very steady job, and the king has paid me well. I hope you're going to continue this project. If we keep it up, we should have the major portion of the forest cleared within a year or two. Then the plans can commence for the new castle that your father envisioned. Another castle? My family already has 2, and I haven't been to Castle Duras in years. You must stop your careless destruction of the forest at once. You have no idea what you're doing. Plant and animal life, as well as the safety and preservation of an entire race of beings, is being threatened by this raising. I order you to stop. I don't take orders from the likes of you. For all I know, you're just trying to get me fired. How do I know you're not lying about the king being dead? I will continue to work. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to threaten you. No NPC was found. What? You don't scare me. I'm being paid to do it, my job, and I plan to do it, unless you want me to pay for stopping. My monthly wage is 127 gold pieces. If you pay me, I will gladly stop my work. Will you pay me? Yes. Fine. Now I'll quit. Your threats were insulting. If you're lying about your father's death, I'll come looking for you with the toughest friends I have, and I'll show you how skilled I am with an axe when I chop your hands off. You can have your precious forest back, you little runt. Go and cavort with the little animals. You know what? I'm just gonna reload and kill him. Just out of spite. No. F that guy. No. You can go eat a bag of... No. There's Oh, I got to do this again. I don't think I put the thing in here. Crap. Who is paying him if the king is dead? We can just stop payment, can't we? Yeah, but the one guy was like, I don't care. I'm just going to keep cutting and destroying everything just out of spite. I mean, our character didn't say the king is dead to the first guy. He didn't say that. He just said, I order you to stop. This is stupid. Stop. We should have just been like, hey, our father is dead now. I'm in charge. I'm going to put a hold on this because I think he could have just said, hey, there's encroaching darkness coming. We're all going to die. I need you to stop doing this for now until we sort this out with the darkness. I think he could have gotten away with that, but no, that's not how it rolls. Our character is not exactly very diplomatic. I wouldn't call him the most, the most kingly king. He's not a very kingly king. All right, trap is set. Oh my god, this manual fucking... Unlike the Avatar, our king is not bound by annoying things like virtue, but we have Knights of Virtue with us. Knights of Virtue! Alright. Oh, wait. I didn't talk to this first time. Okay. So he's mad. I gotta save. All things considered, I mean, if this is all you have to do to get him to join you, this isn't the most difficult thing to do. All right. All right, we're out. Whoops. Nope. And I believe it was around here. Ish. Oof. Oh my god. Where's the exit? Where is my extraction point? There it is. So, one thing I'm kind of worried about is that I have not spoken to almost any of these characters. So, on one level, there might be items that I'm missing again that could help with progression, and I don't know, man. It's just there's just so many characters to talk to that are wandering, and the mechanic to talk to people is so aggravating because it's not great. It's just it's very hit or miss. All right, this is the first dude. All right, buddy. Can I threaten you? What? No. Well, if you don't want me to pay you to stop working, I must call your bluff. I know you must be here to test me for your father. Assure him that I work honestly for my wages. Now kindly leave me to where I work. Really? He couldn't pass the skill check on this. Hey, it's scared now. See what I mean? Like, god dang, man. You have like one opportunity to see if this even works. And when it fails spectacularly. Okay. Oops. I don't know if he's the only person we need to talk to, though. I mean, sorry, if there's only 2 people to talk to. Usually with games like this, everything goes in 3s. Alright. Can I cast Friend on him? Nah, I'd rather just kill him. Alright, back off. I don't want to tangle with you. If you order me to quit, I will, but if the king is alive and if he fires me, I'm going to come looking for you, with my toughest friends. I'm sorry I had to come to physical threats, but I had to stop you from destroying the forest. Someday you will realize why you had to stop. For now, I want your promise that you will not destroy another living thing in this forest. I give you my word. I hope you know what you are doing. I'm out of work and I have a family to feed back in Skyhold. Oh, now I feel like I should have given him the money. But no, but he was all a dickbag about it when I gave him the money too. He called it, like, you put us in a position of weakness by doing that. If we had given him the money afterwards and been like, hey, here's some money because you got to work for your family. Here's some money. But no. But that was a good outcome, I think. Alright, so where's the other dude? He's over there. I mean, there might be a dude there we have to talk to as well. But this guy does not seem receptive. I mean, I don't know if we can threaten him. I think we might have to fight him. Oh, come on. Whatever. Just... You know what? Chief Beef, John Oldcastle, Cinnabane, Helturo, Sir Valacor, Stellarix, Emperor Claret, Felred, Knights of Virtue, time to see what you do. Oh my god, the Knights of Virtue. Yeah, yo! They just wrecked that dude. I mean, does he not see our party? Does he not see our party? Alright, who else needs to be cleared? Who are you? I know you. You're the king's son. You're here to spy on me, aren't you? Well, tell the king I work for my wages. The forest will be raised as he ordered. He'll be able to begin construction of the castle within 2 years if we keep up the pace. Friends, I'm more persuasive than any of you. Let me handle this. Whoa! Finally, someone decided to speak up. Listen to me. You must stop destroying the forest. It is imperative that no further plant or animal life be destroyed. It is highly immoral to believe that we, as humans, have the right to do whatever we please. All of the animal species in this forest are threatened when you destroy their habitat. Exotic species of plants will forever vanish before they can even be discovered. And it may sound crazy, but an entire race of beings that are unseen to your eyes will be destroyed because they depend on the life and health of the forest for their own existence. The forest is a mystical place. Look around you. Can't you feel the mystery, the life, the harmony? My father may have ordered you to raise this forest, but he is dead. As your new king, I command you to cease. Alonia does not need another castle. It needs the quiet solitude and peace of Comington Forest. I don't know. Suddenly, Stellarix is our brother. Brother? Let's see if this works. Someday you will understand why I've ordered you to stop your raising. Until then, trust my judgment. You've persuaded me to stop destroying the forest. I hope you are not offended by my actions. I was doing my job as honestly and fairly as I could, but all along I felt the twinge of guilt each time I burned an open area or chopped down a strong tree that was still full of life and growth. I give you my word that my raising days are over. I will now promote the preservation of this forest. Thank you for helping me see the light. God damn. I didn't realize this, but I'm a very smooth talker. Stellarix is the king, apparently. Alright, let us... There's like one dude over there. What? No. I know you're the son of King Calisador. Listen to me. You must stop raising the forest. Despite the fact that my father gave you the order to do so, I command you to stop. My father is dead. You must listen to me now. Why should I stop performing my duty? I work fairly for my wage. The forest is a very special place in the kingdom. I do not want it to be disturbed. Plant and animal life should be left alone. The hand of man must not interfere with nature. You have no idea how important my command is. An entire race that is hidden to the naked eye depends on the forest for our own survival. With each tree you cut down, each acre you burn, each animal you mindlessly kill, the future of this race moves closer to extinction. Stop your raising at once. You sound crazy to me, young prince, but I will abandon my post if you pay me my wages. My monthly pay is 127 gold pieces. If I'm going to quit my job, I want my wages. Will you pay me? Yeah, I'll pay you. That was easy enough. I'll abandon my post in the forest. Perhaps I can serve you in the future, much as I did your father. I think you're too sensitive. This forest would have been a lovely place for a new castle. You see, that was fine. That was a fine conversation. The guy said, hey, look, I still got to get paid. I need some wages. So I gave him his wages. He wasn't a dick about it. And he wasn't a dick about it at the end. He just said, hey, you're a little bit of a softy. You know what? Whatever. This world maybe needs a little bit of softy. A little softiness. Whatever that means. All right. That's 4 people that have been told to not work. Is there anyone else? I honestly can't tell, and I don't know why they piled so many people in this corner here. It's so aggravating. Is that everyone? Are you all thieves? They seem to be all thieves. Well, they seem to be all thieves. I'm just going to walk into this central area and see if there's a house here. All right, let's save. An entire race will no longer be able to prank each other into diarrhea if you keep cutting these down. That is true. Sarthius Cobbler. I could never stand Ogdoth. I'm glad someone had the nerve to stand up to him. He was always bossing us around, threatening to carve this and chop that, and gouge out whatever. We're really not a fierce band of thieves. Granted, we're thieves, but we're far from fierce. Far from courageous, too, I might add. Well, you win some and you lose some. Old Ogdoth had it coming to him. Put it there, you hotshot. You held your own and you snaked the bully. For now, be on your way, but maybe we'll meet up again someday and you can try to whoop me. What? I've lived in these woods with these bandits for as long as I can remember. Kenmian and Tisa found me when I was a baby in Fremont, and they adopted me. I didn't have quite the normal childhood, but it was very exciting and very happy. We may be thieves, but we're good people. Ogdoth was obnoxious. Personally, I'm glad you did him in. He was too big for his britches. Alrighty. Alright, I think I'm done. So, which means we can warp our butts to the forest and see if that results in a successful outcome. These little elves are quite lusty, aren't they? They seem to have as much fun as I do. Lusty elves. Twice yearly is more than enough for this kind of foolery. Any more than that, and a man loses his sensibilities. Twice yearly is more than enough. Oh my! The fish people are like, well, almost Vulcan. The Vulcans are like once every 7 years or something, but anyways, that's another discussion. All right, let's run here. All right, let's see if this worked. The mystics tell me that the cutting has ceased in Comington, that Freywood is safe again. I'm free to follow you through the portal in search of Grimnoth. I'm yours to lead, and I promise no jokes while we travel. Don't recruit yet. I have to save. Oh god, who do I get rid of now? What's it blinking? Actually, it's called Ponfar. Yeah, it's like every 7 years. What is happening here? What's going on with the face? Oh, okay, it's working now. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Glenwyn Iron Belt. I don't think he's important to the story. So we'll just go into garb here. You said that in your nerdiest voice. I mean, to be fair, I didn't ask what it was. I just said it was the Vulcan thing. I said it was the thing. It's every 7 years for Vulcans. I didn't specify if it was an event. I just said it was every 7 years. To be fair. Wasn't there an episode of Voyager where one of the Vulcans had Ponfar or something? Well, not Tuvok, it was another guy. And he wanted Torres. Alright. Alrighty. So, let me check you again one more time. Nothing in your inventory. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Do you do spells? No, you don't do spells. It appears as though he could use a few sunny afternoons of swimming and lying in the rushes to ease his worried brow. Oh boy. Glenwyn Iron Belt. Okay. Okay. King Wilrick. There he is. You had to use the action. You had to Google it. Oh my god, 145, 170? No magic though. But he has a 73 magic points, but he has no magic? Oh, you kid. You're kidding me. It feels like I missed a lot with that. A rapier, sling, the crown of Freywood. 3rd crown acquired. Now I have to find one more. One more crown. Hang on. Don't I need soil or some shit from here? Don't I need something from here? What do I need from Freywood? I need an acorn. Acorn from Freywood. Honest farmer. Soil. Aryan air. Thalassian water. So I need an acorn from Freywood. Okay, so we're still not done with this place. I still got to find an acorn. And after that, I have the farmer. I have the soil. Thalassian water. I just need, if I can find this vial of this corn, I just need to find Aryan air. And then we're done. We can move on to the final crown, which is our cousin. Okay. Maybe he's more of a card trick magician. Well, he's got decent stats, which is nice to see. My other question is, can he wear standard armor that we wear? Do I have to buy him gear? So if I take the full plate. That's full plate? Okay. So he has great... Great shield. Buckler. Broadsword. There we go. Inventory. He has a sling and rapier. So where do I find the acorn? Remember what I've told you, Oafish One, and there will be no more trouble for you. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Let's go find an acorn, and then we're done. Where can I find an acorn? I mean, there are trees everywhere. I assume the acorn has to be in the... Well, it has to be in the surrounding area. All right, let's go up. Northeast. Hello. I'm looking for a wizard's hat. Wizard's hat. Oh, this might be nothing. Wizard's hat. Wizard's hat. Oops. Hagbard. You see a middle-aged elf. His formerly thin body swells at the belly. It sounds like he's suffering malnutrition. Oh. Spells. Whoa, what kind of spells can I get here? I see grave danger ahead for you. Okay. What can you give me? Truth. Which has been oh so useful right now. Open lock and lightning bolt. Warding spell. No. Man, if you could give me teleport, that'd be sick. Let's find the, was it you? So, this potion selling thing is this just a lie? What the hell? No. Where the hell is this acorn, man? In the other areas, like items for that are for quest item, like for beating the game, they're everywhere. But here it's like impossible. What is this place? Healing? Oh. No. Oh, there's the health sign. I didn't see that. Where the frick do I get an acorn from? What do you? Nothing. 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 Do I have an acorn already? I just didn't realize it. I think it's alphabetical, so... I can see the alveolar soil there, so... I guess I have to talk to all these people. What god do you worship, Holy One? We are not here to worship, but to commune with the green, with the spirit in our forest. Our duty is to monitor the link with the other trees, to immerse in splendid communion with the ghosts of the forest. Okay. We elves of Freywood share a link with the forest. Think of those of us whom the link is strongest take turns communing with the green. I don't understand. You're talking to the trees? Not to the trees, to the forest. The forest that exists in Freywood, that which exists in Alonia, and that which exists in Alonia. You look surprised, but I know of your realm. All the elves in Freywood do. This realm is an aspect of the great forest you call Comington, and is as much a part of that forest as the plants and animals. As Comington flourishes, so does Freywood, and any threat to Comington is a threat to us. Most elves don't realize it yet, but Freywood is in danger. We depend on Comington Forest for our lives, and that forest is now under siege by humans who cut its trees at an alarming rate. Alonians have taken the wood from Comington for many years. You say we must now stop? Not a matter of what I say, but what it is. In the last year, cutters have taken trees faster and faster, leaving Comington less and less time to replace her losses. This forest suffers, and Freywood with it. Look to the barren spots in the forest. Freywood recedes as Comington diminishes. Okay. Communing with the green puff. 420. Ferris is the corrupt guy, right? You don't expect me to do business with you after the way you threatened me? Get lost and look out. I'll get even with you if you stay on the Freywood too long. No, sound nothing. I do not know where to find an acorn. I might have to look. Whoa, what was that? Did I find an acorn? Wait, I think it said acorn. What is this? The last scene. So, Freywood acorn? So I gotta wander around and press F? Haltur is located in Acorn at 7 west. Like 7 paces to the west? Oh, whoa! There you go. The seed is an important component that can help us weaken Grimnoth. Keep it with you. All right. Acorn completed. I mean, it should be in our inventory. I still can't see it. I don't know. The game says we have it. Let's see if we can get another one just to be safe. I mean, we have 2 apparently. 153 west. Oh, there you go. Acorn. Acorn. Why is the A all the way in F? Whatever, man. Because it's Freywood. It's supposed to be Freywood Acorn. But they don't have Freywood in the title. So, I got mixed up. Okay, whatever. Alright, we're done. As far as I'm concerned, we're done. I hope there's no other item I need. That being said, I now need to find the I need to find the final place. And I don't know where to go with that one. A rabbit's foot. Oh, why am I doing this? Okay. So I remember this guy wanted the knighting sword, so maybe we should give it to him. If we go to Castle Ventrax, he said he'll give something to us. I don't know what he'll give.
3 minutes remaining.
I got 3 minutes. So we might as well do that. But I have to take a boat or teleport. Skyhold? You think Skyhold would have... Skyhold must have the final piece. Well, the final crown. The fourth crown, I should say. Less than 3 minutes until ads are set to begin. So I guess we'll do more Doom. All right, let's get out of here. Let's cast a spell. Let's see if this works. Oh, actually no. Let's go here. Spells. I have 3 teleport spells bound to Stellar X. Heltura. She has learned teleport. And she has 95 magic points. 126 bounded spells to breathe air. How did that happen? 127 bounded spells to walk. Say what? Why? Does anyone else have bounded spells that I'm not aware of? I mean, teleport, I did that, and I did the cure as well. No spells learned. No spells learned. You don't know any spells. You don't know any spells. There's no point. You don't know any spells. Alright. We will save. Okay. 54 seconds. Yeah, I'll just pause it here. Pause it here. We'll start Doom early. Get an early start. Okay. More ad break Doom. This is where I last left off. I am trying to figure out what the purpose of this room is. I mean, I went through all the rooms. I think, and all I got was weapons. Nothing of substance. There's that armor. Which I guess I should take. I mean, there's no point in me keeping it there. I've been holding off on it. Ooh, I only have 6 shells. Oof. And I don't have a machine gun or minigun. This is the hole. This is the looky-loo place. Okay. Oh, there's a key. Okay. Oh, there's the minigun. Oh, that good choice of a bullet. All right. Got it. So I got the minigun, or chain gun. So now that I have that, I gotta find another key. So where do I get another key from? Ooh, hey! Was that always there? Alright, I'll take that. Luckily, we have a reprieve. 319 bullets. Was this always open? Okay. So where do I go now? I do not know. I do not know. Oh, no, I don't have the door. This is blue, right? Did I open this? Oh, this is blue door. Is this a secret? So the risk of me doing this means if I die, I lose everything. And I have to start at the beginning of the episode. Oh, this is going to be so frustrating, man. I cannot... I do not know if there's anything even there. There might be. What's this way? Maybe I can go to the other side and see what's there. Oh, it leads you into here, and then it's a dead end. Oh. Well, ads are over, so I don't need to do this now. So I'll stop here. Yeah, decisions must be made on that. So I think it's the next time I do that, I'm going to have to run through and possibly get crushed and die. Oh, I don't like them apples. Okay. It's day 20. We have 80 days until the end of the world. Yeah, I'm gonna use a teleport spell. Ventrax? Castle Ventrax is home to the eccentric, self-proclaimed ruler of the Isle of Jupiles, Grand Exalted Royal Honored Emperor Kuvi Lighter. Though King Clessidor is the ruler of Alonia, Kuvi Lighter has rebelled against his authority and has claimed Jupiles as his own kingdom. So, yeah, I think he said he'll give us something. He wants the Knighting Sword. Your father hated Emperor Lighter. I think I'll enjoy the company of any man your father displeased. But is he necessary to... Does he give you a component of, like, is it here? The... Man, I don't remember where this... It's a weird building. That's all I know is... That's all I remember his castle is. It's like a weird looking building. It's... Yeah, it's like that. I also need to talk to these NPCs, but... Yeah, we'll do that later. Here it is. What does he give me? What do you want for this knighting sword? All I know is you want it. But what will you give me for it? Is that you? Cuvulator. You see a man of your father's age. He is under 6 feet tall and moves gracefully. He is bald. His eyes reveal intensity and intellect. He is Cuvulator, the grand, exalted, royal honored emperor of Jupals, a man about whom your father often spoke with derision and fear. Yea, diverse. The top-down characters in this remind you too much of Robin Hood on Nintendo. Robin Hood on Nintendo? I have never seen that. Like, as in the Kevin Costner Robin Hood? Or some other Robin... Or, like... the funny version of Robin Hood. It's good to see you, by the way. Cuvi Lighter. My condolences on your father's death, young man. We were once close friends, and I mourn the death of that Cleisador. Don't look surprised. I know who you are. I've returned to Ballytogue in disguise many times over the years to keep aware of what Cleisador was doing. Why are you here? Have you come to fight? You'll find me ready. If you come to play, you'll live among friends. You'll find that you are welcome. No, you'll come to play and live among friends. You'll find that you are welcome. You played it a lot? What kind of game is it? Is it any good? I do not know you, Cuvulator, but I am not my father. I will not prejudge you. If you are extending a hand of friendship, I will extend mine. Jupals and Ballytogue need no longer be at odds. They programmed a special rule for Duncan, so he cannot examine items. He is blind. Okay. I have spies. Throughout Alonia, I have spies. Living at Ballytogue even, I have spies. They tell me that your cousin Gromar stole your crown and much of your wealth. They say you haven't enough gold to buy a sword, let alone raise an army. I have an army! Do you not see the men with me? I've also heard things about a reptile sorcerer. Sounds very, very strange, young man. It sounds as if you need assistance. If you're suggesting an alliance, I would welcome you to my cause. Well. I'm quite busy seeing to the affairs of the island, building the defense wall. I'm also, if you notice my drawings, designing a chair that will be more amenable to the human bottom so that a person can sit long enough to drink a pint or watch a 2-act comedy without numbing his behind. What do you want in return for your services? I want knighthood. Should be easy. You're a king, eh? Let me explain. When your father and I were lads, we planned for a future full of adventures with he as king and I as his loyal knight. But his jealousy grew as we grew older. Shortly after he ascended to the throne, he exiled me to this island. I want a symbol of the knighthood that should have been mine. Bring me Cleisador's knighting sword. Do that for me, and I will loan to you a squad of my most courageous soldiers and surest archers. Yo, are you telling me I can have a second stack of men? Oh my god. You might try searching Castle Duras, where your father used to perform the knighting ceremony. So... that's crazy. It would probably be Cinna Bane. I'll probably have to retire her. I need someone who can cast magic, so not Heltura. Sir Valakor has a crazy good sword skill. Stellar X mana. Amplacura III. I mean, he's got good stats. That's why we're keeping him. 5 virtuous knights. You tell me I can have more men? Felraid he's integral to the story. It's a bit of a cheesy thing they did by taking up a party slot for him. And he can't do much. I mean, he's okay. So our character is like the crappiest of all, but he's got plot armor. So I guess it would be her. Cinnabane, man, it was good while it lasted. You were indeed a worthy warrior. But, I mean, if I could get another stack of knights, do you have any idea how OP that would be? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bop, bop. You have the sword. You actually found Clysador's knighting sword. Despite your seeming earnestness, I doubted I would see you again. You seem to be of firmer stuff than your father. Now then, I must uphold my end of the bargain. You shall have a squad each of my finest soldiers and archers. Squad each? Oh my god, a squad? A squad of holy shit. I have to get rid of dude. I have to get rid of I have Knights of Ventrax and Knights of Virtue. That's 10 men. I will not be able to keep up with healing in this game. This is like... I don't know what to do right now. I think I'm gonna have to reload this because I might remove Wilric. Hear me on one other matter before you leave. I'm building a wall along the southeast tip of the island above the only section of the coast an invading army could attack. Unfortunately, fear of the shadows in the south, and they are real, I've seen them, has virtually ended all trade with the mainland. The wall must be completed, and for that I need stones and mortar. If you can arrange for delivery of those goods, I will hand over to you the Kilty Emerald, a precious and powerfully enchanted gem. The Kilty Emerald? What the hell is the Kilty Emerald? I don't need that, do I? I have not heard of any stone or mortar being delivered. I'm disappointed, though you're not completely surprised. I hope you might be trustworthy. I didn't get the archers. So I lost the archers. Oh my god. 5 men. Five more knights. This is crazy. I have to reload in order to do this. But I have to get rid of 2 units. Let's see here. Emperor Claret III. Old Castle has 214. I mean, I don't know, man. He's got good gear. Why couldn't you give me 5 wizards? Old Castle's getting old, man. But is Old Castle physical 60, 82, 35, 20, 77. Claire is just a wine. Oops. Claire is a 125 in combat. He's actually really good. I think I'm going to actually take out Old Castle. Yeah, I think I'm going to take out Old Castle. I think it's Old Castle that's going to go. I mean, yeah, this guy was really good. He's just not doing so hot health-wise. All right, let's restore this. D9 Tella? Oh, man, I got to do this all over again. Oh, this sucks. Cast a spell, Stellar X. All right. So, Old Castle. Actually, is this guy better than 45, 82, 57, 58? He also has no spells. Actually, you know what? We're going to let King, what's his name, go back. But I got to make sure he doesn't have the items. Let's check the chest. Just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 crowns. So he can go. So King Rilric can go. And Cinnabane can go. I just wish you could just drop it in the chest and be done with it, man. It's like, it's so aggravating. Just drop it in the chest. So stupid. I'm also in the inventory of the wrong character. Well, no, I'm keeping Old Castle, right? I'm retiring the king. Cinnabane. That's a long sword. I need a broadsword. Do 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 do. I think this is elven armor, so it doesn't really matter, but I do need the weapons. Bump. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Okay. He has an encumbrance of 1, which tells me he has something, right? Guess not. Oh, he's wearing the armor, that's why. Okay. Cast spell, Stellar X, teleport. We will do the bound spell. And we will go to Castle Ventrix. Okay. Alright. Save. All this work, man. D9 Tella. Okay, let's go. Let's go find Kuvi lighter. Do, do, do. Now, as for his rocks, and I don't know what the heck the... Okay. Okay, dismiss a member, Cinnabane. Dismiss a member, King Willerick. Okay. What do I do about this? I need stones and mortar. If I can arrange delivery of those goods, I'll hand you over the Kilty Emerald. A precious and powerfully enchanted gem. I don't know what that is. I don't know why I need it. Mando Listo. All right, we have 2 stacks. Let's see here. We have Ventrax archers. Let's throw them in here. Oh my god. That's 15 men. Missiles 197. 5 men, 30 hit points. They haven't... Oh my god, what's in their inventory? They have 200 longbow arrows. Cured leather armor. Would it be okay if I threw on heavy plate? Would that do anything to their abilities? I mean, I don't know. How many 44 crossbow bolts. Go back to that town where the drunks kept picking a fight with you. Squads mount up. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I don't think it's important to the story, but out of spite, I would do it. Just out of spite. You want to fight me? Me? You want to fight moi? Get him, boys! As I laugh maniacally. But the thing is, then you lose your men, and it's like, ugh. Gotta learn resurrect. Cured leather armor. Let's take a look at the armor page here on this manual. I mean, does it matter? All right, we're gonna leave it as is for now. Next. The Ventrax Knights. What is this, plate mail? Give you a bit of an upgrade here. That is not what I wanted. One full plate armor upgrade. Bam. One great shield. Bam. Broadsword. Okay. Skills. Next. Ventrax archers. Garb. I don't think there's a penalty to using Okay, let's see. With crossbows. 1 gem is 100 gold. So it's better than a crossbow. I guess. If we're going by price, like 2 gold pieces, 35, 5 copper, 9 silver, 60 for a crossbow, 1 gem for a longbow. All right, so if they're longbowmen, then this might be an issue with the encumbrance. 32 encumbrance because of all the arrows. But oops. We'll see. We've mounted up. D9 army, baby. We got an actual army. I don't know what a kilty diamond is. A kilty emerald, not a diamond. Do I need it? I don't know. I don't know where to even get stone and mortar from. Are you bald and able to... What? Yo, Galatep, what? Look at my army, man! Galatep, look at my army! Look at this army! Each of these units is 5 men each. That's 15 men. Plus the other guys. We got a legit army now. We're just swimming in it. Including the Muppet Man? Yeah. He's also poisoned. That's a lot of horses. Yo! You only have enough horses to carry your gear. All travel must be done on foot. What does that mean? That's probably spam, right? we're calling that spam, right? Is that spam? I don't know what that is. I guess I'll... I'm not a bot or spam. You're just writing garbage. Oh shit, it was supposed to be a second. It wasn't supposed to be 600. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, it's the default. It's the default. Sorry. I didn't know. Sorry, my bad. It was supposed to be a second. It was supposed to be a second. Shit. Oh well. I was going to give a benefit of the doubt, but then it became 600. I didn't know the default 600. I don't do it very often. I just click delete or timeout. Spam or chat AI? They denied it. Would an AI deny that they're an AI? Would an AI deny that they're an AI? I don't think they would. I think they'd be like... Is there a spell? I don't have a spell to make a wall, right? I am AI, hail Satan. How dare you? It should be hail spaghetti thingamabob monster. The flying spaghetti monster, that's it. That's what I was thinking of. All right, so I guess we go. Okay. So I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to get that from. Skyhold. I'm going to assume. Oh, shit. I don't know if I should look this up. Yo, Kincaid, hello. You know, in the off chance you are human, here's a sandwich for you. Welcome to the chat. Please don't do that.
The Lord of Terror will feast upon your feet.
Whatever.
Just like this delicious
I'm sorry, Diablo, eat your sandwich.
and cheddar sandwich.
Diablo is eating your sandwich. Okay. I don't know where the next one is. I've already spent the spell. It's alright, I saved. I'm going to assume the next area for... I mean, it's the flying people, right? Could it be Havenshire? I haven't really been to Havenshire. Aranor. Silvermore. Cliffs of Mayhor. Fremont is about to go kaput at this point. Mines of Signor. Farinor. Speaking of Skynet, there's a bundle. Is it Fanatical? Or it's Humble. I think it's Humble. Where you can get the Terminator RTS. As part of it. But I don't know about the price. So it's... I'm just going to take a guess that... I've been to Skyhold, though. There's nothing there, right? Where the hell are these air people supposed to be at? Take a guess. I know where Baron Wintermore. I must say I've never trusted him. Yeah, this is where the ale is and shit. You should have been following earlier. Hey, no worries, no worries. Follows are anonymous. And so that people can lurk without being, like, worried whether or not they're going to cause a blurb popping on the stream. I did turn off the audio alerts. But, yo, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that follow. So you can follow without fear of doing something that will be like, oh my god, someone's following. Increase speed. I don't think I have that. Alright. Rue, thank you so much for the Gigantified lurk bits. Thank you. Walk? No. No. Lurker protection is always good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't think it's here. Oh, wait, I should probably cast it. Any portals around here? Hello? I've already done this. Isn't this... maybe over there? Yeah, this is... You'd think Skyhold will be the place where... Portals? Portal? Let's go to the horse place. Let me see here. Oh, it's closed. Oh, wait, it's open. "12 horses. Give me a deal, man. That was the deal. How much money do I have? Okay, I can afford this. Oh my god, this deal's getting worse all the time. No, the first one was the best deal. It was 65 or something, right? Oh god, please come back. No, 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 no. Oh god, please. No. No, I don't want 84, man. It was 60. Wasn't it 60 before at some point? 60 something? Did I just imagine that? Oh my god. Oh, it might have been someone else that was doing the haggling. It might have been Heltura. Let's try. It was Heltura. You bum. So the person who speaks up and says they can do it is not necessarily the best person to do the haggling. Oh, you shite. All this time, I've been haggling with the wrong person. Stellarix, you... I'll take it. You have 22 horses for 22 members of your party, thus your journeys would be swift. 22 horses, baby! We got ourselves an army! An army! Yeah! Okay, but this is not the place. So this is a waste of teleport, so I don't know why I bought the horses. This is so dumb. I gotta reload! Where would this be? Oh, maybe it's in Havenshire. Maybe that's why the Phoenix is rampaging. I assumed we were teleporting the horses as well. You are, but the thing is, I grew the team by such a large amount that, yeah, it became like a... Like, the game was just like, you just cannot... Yeah, your travel is just going to be sucky. Okay, I'm going to reload. I have to restore. Because I cannot keep... Like, it's... That was a bound spell. That was a lot of... That was a waste. Alright, let's... Sorry. Cast spell. Stellarix. You know what? See, that's what I hate. The fucking... Losing all that magic. Cast spell, Stellarix. Teleport, bound. Shit. Cast spell, Stellarix. Teleport, bound. Havenshire. If this creature is a danger to the people of this village, then by all means it must be destroyed. I think we could easily defeat the Phoenix, but I don't think we waste our time after I destroy people who insist on treating me like a hero. That would soon become tiresome. Yeah, that's not what we're trying to do. The feather's been placed in your spell components. I think... Tell me, sir, what do you know of the Phoenix's behavior? For countless generations, my family has passed down the story of the Phoenix. Some say if the Phoenix is older than Alonia itself. 1,000 years ago, the Phoenix was an untamed beast that wreaked havoc on the mountainous areas of Alonia. But a hero named Tyro tamed the beast and made it a Havenshire's guardian. My great-grandfather told me that Tyro wore a magic suit of armor, wielded the sword of Malachor, and carried the shield of Blotgar when he tamed the beast. The armor is in the museum, but the shield and sword were never recovered. My great-grandfather told me that the sword and shield are buried in Havenshire. He even said that there was a map that used to be in the museum, but it was stolen by a notorious sailor 50 years ago. Some say the map has been passed down through a family of sailors that lived in a harbor village. I've never been able to find the map. I believe that the artifacts are hidden somewhere. They are probably the only clues about how to stop the Phoenix. I guess the only downside of the squads of men is that we don't get the plot commentary. Yeah. Honestly, though, I don't really mind it. The question is, so somewhere around here is a flying phoenix that will kick our ass if we're not careful. So we have to avoid combat with it. I also don't know if this is the right place, so... So Havenshire, I don't know how important this this armor is, but we should probably try and get it. Excuse me, stranger. What are your thoughts on the Phoenix? Get away from me. I have nothing else to say about the Phoenix or anything else. All right. Well, thanks for your time. Someone has to try and help the Phoenix. I know it isn't evil. It isn't out to destroy Havenshire. Maybe it can be reasoned with. This dreaded plague of darkness could have affected the Phoenix's reasoning. The Phoenix is Havenshire's protector. We just can't kill it. Can I cast Friend on it like I did with the whale? Please don't bother me. I'm trying to read. I enjoy reading myself. What book are you reading? None of your business. Now kindly leave me alone before I lose my patience with you. Son of a... I bet you would take the time to talk to me if you knew I were the king of Alonia. That's it. Don't try to play games with me, boy. I suppose the priest from the cathedral sent you to kill me. Well, try if you dare. Galen taught me the fine art of black sorcery, and I can defeat you and anyone else, he said. Galen will rise the power in Alonia. Galen will rise in power as Alonia is destroyed by chaos and anarchy. Galen will be worshipped. Look for yourself. There's a plague of darkness destroying the land. And the king is dead, the population is in a state of panic, and the Phoenix, which has always guarded this village, has become its worst enemy. Galen's black magic is working. The world is falling into a helpless state of disorder. And I got into a fight. Well. Why are you attacking me, dude? Ventrax Knights. Sir Valacor, Stellarex. Knights of Virtue. This is crazy. Look at this. Felrid. Ventrax Archers. Dude. This is so... The Pendant of Equus. Warhammer. Potion of Healing. Coal. Ring of Magic. I mean, guy wanted to attack me, so... You shouldn't have fought me, my dude. The Lodestone. Oh, look at this guy's face. On the final day of darkness, Vendrit will devour the hearts and souls of man. Blah, blah, blah. Phoenix is a small problem compared to the wrath of Vendrit. The Phoenix senses the darkness. All hope is lost. Burn down your village and create light. You know, I'm tired of you loudmouths. Why don't you try to do something to help solve the crisis instead of preaching doom and death? Our situation is not hopeless. Just shut up, go back to Salfrost, and stick your head up an icy lake. Stick your head in an icy lake. You see what I mean? People of Havenshire, our world is full of hostility and anger. It will intensify as the fires burn. Soon we will gnaw each other's skulls. Take this pin, brother. I don't give it to you because I love you. I give it to you because so you can prick yourself over and over, see your blood, and realize that the end is near. Doom, doom, doom! Bug off. Stick that pin in your eye. The world hasn't heard enough of your maniacal shouts. Tell me, sir, what do you know of the Phoenix behavior? For countless generations... Oh, wait. This is the same thing, right? So I think the guy, like, he says, like, it's a band of sailors have it. But if I remember from our first playthrough when we did this, it was one of the people in town that says, I know where I have the map or something. But you have to deal with the Phoenix first. Hey, this is the Avatar. You guys want to see the Avatar? Young heroic Avatar. Pretty good, sir. Canst thou tell me where I can rest my weary, aching bones? I seem to be terribly lost. Gee, you talk funny. It's hard to understand you. To answer your questions, you are in the Kingdom of Alonia. More specifically, you are in the village of Havenshire. Who are you, stranger? I am the young heroic avatar. Methinks I've been thrust into yet another strange world. Each time I set out to enjoy a rest, I find myself yet in another misadventure. I know now how I came to be here. I laid my head upon my soft pillow, but I began to swoon. The walls seemed to rush by me. 'Twas if I were in a nightmare where there was no substance. No one who talked, just monsters who attacked me over and over and over and over. And then I woke myself from my restless slumber and found myself here. Who is the king of this land? It just so happens that I am the king of this land. My father's recently killed by a mysterious necromancer, and I'm trying to save the world from a plague of darkness that the evil wizard cast. Fie! Fie! Will my adventuring days ever end? Take no offense, Liege of Alonia, but I can't not join thee in this quest. I have been through 7 or 8 epic adventures of mine own, and I am quite disillusioned. Canst thou understand my plight? I have battled monsters, fought armies, cast spells, wooed women, and picked up more heavy objects than I canst remember. I'm tired of dragging around hundreds of pounds of strange items that obscure characters want. What's doused thou get in the end? A hernia? An aching back? Oh yes, I suppose the satisfaction is saving the world, but that wears thin after the 2nd or 3rd time. I want a life of simplicity. A soft chair in a cozy hamlet, a fine pipe, the occasional roast beef, yo, a glass of meat amongst friends at a tiny pub, and the love of a good woman. Thou simply canst not have that life if thou art an adventurer. I would join thee on thy quest, but methinks my adventuring days have come to an end. Don't sweat it, young heroic avatar. You wouldn't be much good to me anyways. You're too burned out. But you probably have an adventure or two left in you. Rest up. Maybe we'll meet again someday. Yep, that's him. Beware of the life that thou hast chosen, young king. The life of an adventurer affords no rest. Thou art on a path of no return. Farewell. I thank thee for thy time. Okay, I've talked to you enough. Okay. So that might be the Phoenix that's running or rampaging around. Nothing in here. I should probably save. The Phoenix is somewhere around here. Two-tied to Brave. I don't know about you, but that guy shouting the white robe has me worried. What if he's right? What if we're all doomed? Maybe this plague of darkness will really end it all. I feel like I'm going to vomit and lose control of my bladder at the same time. What am I going to do? Get a grip on yourself, sir. You must be brave for the women and children. You can't worry about what some maniac shouts in the street. Those priests have been in Salfrost for so long, their brains have frozen. Stand firm and be a man. Okay. Nothing in here. I've heard rumors that King Glysador is dead. If that's true, that makes you the king. You can't fool me. I remember every face. You're the king's son. I saw you once in a royal parade. So tell me, are you the king? Yes, it is true. I'm on a quest to save our land from the plague of darkness. I'll tell you another rumor that I've heard. Duke Goramon has claimed the throne. I would say you've quite a dilemma on your hands. Yes, but I'm going to kick his ass. Don't you worry. Is that's the Avatar. I could have sworn the Phoenix was rampaging around here. There it is! I see it! Oh shit. Don't aggro it. Is that the Phoenix? There's the Phoenix. If you flee, you lose your chest, so I'm not gonna... Oh god. Okay. Sorry, this guy is gonna attack us if we talk to him. I could friend him, but then what's the point? Where do I go? Might there be a portal here? Maybe the Phoenix going rampaging is linked to the other realm that might be here! No! Oh, shoot. That's an exit. So do I have to cast... Well, if this turns out to be the right place, I can just reload and... reload and save some of that mana. What is that? Canner the Shepherd. The Phoenix has always protected my flocks from predators, but since the Phoenix changed, it now haunts my lambs with a vengeance. I had 50 sheep and lambs less than 2 weeks ago. Now I have only 3 lambs left. The Phoenix is going to drive me into poverty. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you seen a portal to another realm around here? Man, I wish there was some documentation I picked up which gave me a clue as to where to go to find these portals. We got ads starting 8 minutes, but I don't want the next session of ads to come, so we'll stop here. Oh, well, no. Yeah, we'll restore. We'll bring up D9 Haven. And we'll save as D9 stop. All right, and we'll stop here. Oh, I don't have to do that. All right, there you go. Pause the timer, 36 hours, 56 minutes, and 41 seconds. There you go. Today's session of Challenge of the 5 Realms is done. We'll be back tomorrow with more of it. We got 3 crowns. I just got to find 4. The 4th crown, because we know where the 5th crown is. Get the 4th crown, get that last item, and then double check and see what other key items we need. And then we can go on the journey to beat the game. Exciting times. Exciting times. I didn't think we'd be able to get this far in the game, but here we are. But there you go. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much for the resubs. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for any follows between the stream or during the stream. And hopefully I'll catch you again for Thursday's stream. Have a great night, all. Let's get someone to raid. Where is the stop raid button? There it is. All right, raid channel. Who should we raid? Let's see. Let's go raid. Oh man, she doesn't stream at this time usually. Let's go raid Ann K. She's playing Retro DOS and Apple IIe games. Bible games. So let's give her a raid. Bottom of the barrel Bible games. Retro DOS and maybe Apple IIe. Huh. Looks cool. Thanks again for being here. And until next time, have a great night. Have a great morning. Please stay safe. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Free the bread of the present.